10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Entering the Royal Rumble match. Hailing all the way from location redacted. The Code Crown Podcast. You're gone. Oh, where? Where am I? Oh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where in the world you've been watching us from. We're back, bitches! Good morning, mother. YouTube's cracking down on the old swearing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I can't go too crazy. But this is a joyous day.
It is. Oh, it's been so long.
It really has been. Like, it's been 2 weeks. It's been a long 2 weeks, though. I mean, we've gone to Iceland. I was meant to be in a state of recovery this week.
Yeah.
And I'm not, physically anyway. So yeah, thank you one and all. We've missed quite a bit.
We have.
The 2 episodes of Ghost Game that we missed, I was not expecting so much to happen.
No, I wasn't expecting them to be anything but like a filler or along those lines.
Yeah, like,
But no.
yeah, like we got some plot relevant stuff, and they broke their own trend while we were away.
Yeah. They were listening and went, no, we're gonna screw with you guys.
Yeah, I can only hope that it means there's so much more to come in the next few weeks that they couldn't stretch it out that long.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, like, obviously we're talking about the Amphimon evolution. So, like, we haven't watched the episodes yet. We never even got a chance to watch the Tono-sama Gekomon episode while we were away.
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing a double bill this week. Well, we wouldn't have been able to stream from Iceland anyway, but
yeah, we still would have been doing a double bill, but we probably would have seen the episode if
yeah. So we probably, but the Amphimon one is interesting because they've broken a trend of having the big evolutions happen around the release of new merchandise or the new dim cards or things like that. When the Ghost Game Vital Bracelet came out, it came with the Gamamon one. And then we didn't see the double pack of the Angoramon and Jellymon one until it was a good month and a half later, because they hadn't really shown up. Like, they were around,
yeah,
but they hadn't really been on the show. Well, no, didn't Jellymon? Well, Jellymon was like episode 6, wasn't she, or something?
You have to bring up the list.
Yeah, God, it's been a while. But yeah, but it was a couple of weeks after anyway.
Yeah.
Scribbles, so that was the Angoramon one, and then Divine Anger. Yeah, so it was a good like 5 or 6 weeks before we saw before we saw those. And then, so we figured, well, the same thing would happen here when they didn't do an Angoramon and Jellymon double pack for the BE or for the VV, for the BE. God, these things have so many initials. It's ridiculous. We thought it was a bit odd that the Jellymon one was releasing around Valentine's weekend. But it kind of made sense. Well, look, the Angoramon one, Dear Bitmon shows up on screen, and then a couple of days later, his chip comes out.
Yeah.
Or was it the other way around? Whatever way it worked out, they were in a few days of each other.
Yeah.
So it made sense that Jellymon and Amphimon would be the same. Plus, it's Jellymon.
Yeah.
Valentine's would have been the perfect weekend to have her evolve.
Yeah, it would.
Like, even if the episode was on the 12th, the dim card is still coming out on the 14th. So you could still do it. Like, you're not beholden to the real world calendar for these, for these episodes. It just made sense. And it's a trend they've been following even in with Bandai's other series, with their Tokusatsu, their Super Sentai, even with Digimon previously, with Adventure 2020.
Mm.
There was a pattern there for release the merchandise around the big thing that's going on.
Yeah.
But I can only surmise that between now and Digimon Con weekend, they must have so much to do that they kind of had to look at it and go, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work for me, brother.
Yeah.
They had to sort of go, no, look, we'll do it within 2 weeks of Dear Bitmon. Because what was the, like, when, let me have a look. So, like, Game of Death was Tesla Jellymon.
Yeah.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4 was Simbar Angoramon then didn't turn up until the frickin' Felixmon episode. So he didn't turn up for like another 5 weeks.
We're gonna have to put a whole other section on that for
For who evolved where, yeah. But like, so yeah, Tesla Jellymon showed up in episode 10, and then Simbar Angoramon turned up in episode 15. So it was 5 weeks.
Another
Five,
five, yeah.
yeah. And then so Monster Pollen then Thetismon showed up. And then we didn't get Lemormon until
Werewolf.
Yeah, so 6 weeks later.
Yeah.
So there's been a pattern even within the show. But this time around, they've gone, nah, 58 you get Dear Bitmon, and then 60 you get Amphimon.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
Yeah.
So
makes you wonder what's coming next.
well, I mean, they still have Gulu Scamamon's 100 more evolutions to get through.
Yeah.
And that includes now, we know because of the card game, like Fumamon,
Oh yeah.
all of
guys,
those,
yeah,
they're all
Gamamons
Gamamon
as well,
evolutions,
yeah.
but we've learned that through the card game, which still sucks. I still don't like that.
Yeah.
And so that 5 or 6 week gap, which again made sense in terms of pacing, because 2 weeks ago was episode 58, so that was the 15th. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 weeks later, and we get Amphimon. The pattern holds. There's a gap. There's a substantial gap. But it really just makes me think that there's so many more evolutions to get through. They're going to try and cram everything now into the next couple of weeks leading up to the show ending.
I really hope they don't rush it too much and just pack every evolution into every episode and just ruin the end.
Yeah, like we still haven't even gone to the digital world yet, which is like wild.
Makes you wonder if we are going to the digital
Yeah.
world. Is that going to be a season 2 thing? I've not heard anything about a season 2.
No,
we don't know how long this show is yet.
And
so.
2020 ended on maybe we'll do this again, and I'm like, oh. So if we do get Ghost Game 2, and we haven't hit the digital world in the next 7 weeks. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I like the idea at all that we just get cock teased with the idea of the digital world for 67 episodes. I'm not saying it will have 67. I'm just spitballing because, well, if it's going to run till April, we'll probably get to in and around there anyway. Yeah. So, what? 60 just happened. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brings us up to March 12th. 68, 69, nice. The 26th, and then the new anime season, like the spring 2023 season, will kick off then from Sunday the 2nd of April.
Yeah.
So somewhere up to 69 episodes, maybe.
Yeah, sorry, I just realized I'm working on April Fool's Day in a call center.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, so you are all very welcome to the Co-Crown podcast. My name is AJ, joined along by Miss Megmon.
Hello.
I think we just get into it.
I think we do, because I don't think there's anything for us to talk about, really.
No, not until we've seen a bunch of new stuff from the cards and the new packs and stuff that are coming out. We got some really fun artworks. My Frontier set finally turned up.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was nice of it after I asked the post office for my money back.
Yeah.
And they went, "Oh, we found it."
Yeah.
Funny how that worked.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I will say, out of the new cards we've seen recently, Burger and Goramon
Yeah.
is definitely a favorite, along with DDR Machine Tesla Jellymon.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know what she's meant to be standing on. It does seem to be a stage of some sort. So I don't know why I said DDR, but I think it's just because of the text box. It makes the ground she's on look a bit funky.
Yeah.
But she definitely seems to be on a stage of some sort. But the artworks are
Two of
amazing.
them seem to be leaning over something, or
Yeah.
can't tell.
But there's no real, because we're out of the loop as well. So I don't know if like anything new has been announced. Like we'll have that information for the Atmon episode.
Yeah.
Because we do need to get caught up on Atmon to restore balance to the Force. So
yeah, but that's the handy thing about Atmon. It's all already out, so we don't need to do catch-ups per se.
No.
We're not behind the rest of the world because we're already way behind the rest of the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. I just kind of want to try and restore order before this week's Ghost Game episode.
Yeah.
So, because normally I would stream the Great Ace Attorney over on Twitch on Thursdays, but the YouTube edits of the previous Twitch streams are so far ahead that I can skip another week of it and not be any worse off in terms of the historical the VODs and whatever. So right, but shall we just we'll just get into episode 59 then, shall we? Hey, Desmond. Good to see you. You're back. We are back. Did you miss us?
Guess who's back? Back again.
AJ's back.
Hey, there's two of us here.
AJ's back. Go tell Meg.
Yeah, we're gonna catch up with which episode of Ghost Game?
59 and then 60.
Okay.
So,
ooh.
I'm just loading up Crunchyroll now. We're gonna cast it, and we'll get started then. So,
is the PS5 still being weird with the internet?
I just don't want to fight with it. So, I don't think it is, but I just don't want to fight. Hey, Justin, good to see you. So we're starting episode 59 right now. We will, of course, give you the lead-in. Oh, I'll be curious to see if Dear Bitmon is in the intro now.
Oh, yeah.
How are they cramming him in on top of the...
Lincoln, you miss him. That's
yeah. Oh, I'm not... You know what I just thought of? I'm not looking forward to all these other gammas being added.
That's if they add them.
Faction. Sure, tech, faction life.
It's like forever since we watched this. Did we have a Ghost Game before we went away?
We did.
We did.
Pyramid. Dear Bitmon.
Yeah, that was just... Yeah, that was... There was no Atmon since then.
No, we had our Atmon episode was our go away episode.
Okay.
With Offmon and everyone running away. And Musimon just basically having an adventure.
Yeah.
Because Musimon is amazing.
How are you guys? What have you been up to since we were away?
Yeah. I can't wait. I have a bunch of photos of the Northern Lights to show you all. From our trip, which was amazing.
Yeah.
There are images we can't share of a particular museum that we went to.
Yeah.
But I will try and share those on Discord. Here we go. On device. Oh yeah, they gave Siriusmon like his own
No, he wasn't there.
section, didn't he? Yeah, so they're Sirius Deer a bit.
Ah,
So she'll get tacked onto that. But still blink and you miss it because
yeah.
Gamamon, his champion forms just take up so goddamn much of the intro.
Just put the three of them flying in together.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
No, it's not.
I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah. Oh.
No. Just grab your purse first, though.
Yeah, just grab your purse and run. Oh. Oh, Tono-sama. Wait. Was he? Is that a different guy?
Yeah, he has a guy, and then he just exploded that guy into triangles.
He,
That guy is like stuck in him.
yeah. See, I thought that was the biker dude first.
Yeah,
because
so
of the
did
green.
I, but then it shot back to the other guy.
Yeah, that's why I got confused. Hey, woo woo. It's just me or has Ghost Game picked up its pace since Siriusmon's debut? I don't know. It feels the same. Mako, what are you in this show? But he turned that dude into Doritos.
Yeah.
Ah. He's just doing too sweet. they're just nerds together.
Yeah.
Just don't let Jellymon meet her. Oh,
Oh, he's going to see the.
is
Did
that
he say Sentai?
some sort of Sentai show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring chocolate for Gamamon
To make it up to you. Well, it's because Hero's a doormat.
Yeah, true.
She's like, what? No.
He could have just not said anything.
Yeah.
What were you listening to my phone call for? Hey, Reiko. Yeah, we're just kind of
Hey, Reiko.
a few minutes in, I guess.
Yeah, we are at the. What timestamp are we at? I cannot tell. 5:15.
Uh-oh.
Oh. A poor statue. It's actually 5:10. Oh, time zone puns. Well done, Desmond. Well done.
Oh, can it stop making the sound with its eyes?
No, because then it won't be creepy. Oh! She's so confused. The greatest of partners. Yeah. Don't let Jellymon find out.
Ugh. How did you recognize him?
Huh?
How did he recognize him?
You gotta keep it a personal thing to make it an episode, right? Yeah, this is the Tono-sama Gekkomon episode. Although if the voices are coming through, is the mic picking them up or is it just picking them up when we speak? Oh, it is. Okay, I'll just need to lower it down a tad, so don't want to get copyright claimed. He saw his chocolate, didn't he?
Chocolate banana.
La baba! Nope. Well, that'll put me off thievery for life. Copyright bot's listening really hard.
How dare you, litter?
You didn't receive an answer? I thought I did. I thought I said it was the Tono-sama episode. Sorry, I thought I answered Reiko. My apologies.
He only shattered part of the car with her in it, but not the front.
I thought he was gonna go for the phone.
Yeah, that would have made more sense than a suitcase.
Well, I suppose you'd say you throw them off. Look shady. Don't go for the phone. Grab the cake. Stealing a lady's suitcase.
Yeah.
Oof.
Are they going to be all put back together at the end and not like nothing happened?
You know what this show is like. Of course they are. To be fair, this would be a good way of introducing a new character. Although you would have people going, okay, but why was it? This has happened to Nomura a billion times.
Yeah.
Why not him?
Oh no.
The show lost its way. Early in the show, we had things like Dark Lizamon and Sabretron episode where we saw people being reduced to ashes and dying in horrible ways. Yeah, like Sistermon literally killed somebody.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, no, like there really was a point where this stuff just started happening so often that,
Yeah.
like, realistically, if this show had a wider narrative, this is the stuff we've been saying, like, oh, news reports should have been talking about it, and
Yeah.
but no, you restore the status quo, and you don't have to address that.
Yeah.
Ah,
Ugh. Oh.
well, that's fun.
If he slices back, do you hurt the human?
I was just wondering that. Oh, that's fun. Pretty good action sequence.
Mm.
uh Now here would be a good thing to see if the timer is still a.
Mm.
The derpy face on Kanamai's fun. A big derpy happy face on him. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and guess that the timer is no longer a thing since they hit Mega. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh no, never mind. Oh, it still exists. Why though? So I guess this rules out that it's a power thing.
Yeah.
This is just no, there is a timer in place like Atmon.
Mm. Oh.
Oh, the poor baby. Here he comes.
Mm.
Even without the spoilers, you could tell from that face.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Shinka.
oh, you did.
Yo. Oh, there's
Oh.
there's the Agumon and Agumon from before.
Mm.
So where's the Growlmon? 'Cause the Orochimon episode had a Growlmon watching them.
Yeah.
So it's just those three then. We're not getting a different one every time he turns up.
Maybe.
I'm kind of okay with that, to be honest. He doesn't turn up frequently enough.
Did all the faces disappear?
I don't like this. This just sucked all the tension out of the episode.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, okay, that's gross, but
You're dead now.
oh yeah. Oh, he stood up to him.
Mm.
He knows something's going on.
Mm. Oh.
Matter of time. There it is!
There it is.
There's the Growlmon. Is that a different one though? No, that was the same Growlmon from the Orochimon episode.
Yeah, and he's putting them all back together.
Yep. We just got a clear look at him this time because I think it was only his face we saw the last time.
Yeah.
It's like this super zoom in. This rate, Angoramon will have a higher kill count than Gulus. Jellymon's like, girl?
Yeah.
What? Excuse you? Wait. She just adopted the Gekomon?
Yeah.
Wow, she really did get more character. She really did just get more than Nomura ever got.
Yeah. She didn't get attacked or anything. She just watched from afar and went, cool. This is like an anime.
Yeah. That's what it means to be a... Oh, we're going back to that. Okay. Okay. So I was liking this episode up until Gulus wasn't allowed to kill something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not just that Gulus wasn't like.
Don't hurt my friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very Frozomon, isn't it? It's the Frozomon ending.
Oh, hard to rank because when I see him, I'm like, yes.
Yeah, this is his weakest appearance.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And then they revived everyone. Yeah. That's him on though. I forgot that was a thing.
Oh yeah.
Kyoto looks so bishy.
Yeah. Been out picking all them Chambomon. They deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Top Knot is actually an antenna.
like if they didn't put back together all that data, children wouldn't have noticed.
No. No, but the oversensitive parents would have.
They wouldn't even be watching.
You would think. Rain has its charm. Find yourself looking at rain clouds. You absolutely shouldn't. Oh god.
Those game PG-13 rating.
Sometimes,
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes, and then sometimes it's like, hey, look at these women scream as things are ripped out of their skin.
Yeah.
Comes underwater. Okay.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't if I'd have put money on it, I wouldn't have said that we got Amphimon in that episode. I'd have just gone, nah, they'll probably hint at something, but
Yeah.
because they've done that before. How many episodes leading up to Lamormon did we go, is this the one? Is this the one? And it just didn't happen. So this episode, oh
Yeah,
it was fine, and then the tension just gets sucked out of it so hard. It actively hurts the episode.
It does. It really does, because there was a real good evil mood going, and
yeah,
he was trying to force him to sync with him or whatever, or else he'd kill everyone.
Yeah,
and then it's just no, don't do that.
Yeah, and then like Gulus tries to take his anger out on Gekomon, and Hero stands up to him, and I like that, but because he's had 3-4 appearances now, and it's don't come any closer. Oh, you took a step further.
Yeah.
Oh, you're standing up to me. Yeah. So I like that there is. I just wish he showed up more to have that progression mean something.
Yeah, because it's so far in between. You're like,
you don't like.
Well, of course he stands up to you. He doesn't really know anything about you.
Yeah, but on the other hand, we haven't seen Hero or get over like a fear of Gulus.
Yeah,
because he doesn't show up regularly enough to be like.
He didn't have a fear of him to begin with, though, either. So
there was like a morbid curiosity, because like even he was like, when they went to the hot springs, they were like,
he was like, maybe we could talk to him. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Is it? Oh, of course, it's completely obvious. We get that as viewers. That's why he wants to sync with them, because you don't see Regulusmon or Arcturusmon without Hero agreeing to sync with him.
Yeah.
And then later Proximamon. We're gonna have a main character who fuses with himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of a main character that fuses with himself. That's like really.
I don't usually get disappointed by Hulu's episodes.
Yeah.
I feel like they're all rated 5 so far, aren't they?
Well, we'll be doing the rankings now in a second.
Yeah.
It's such.
It's funny you say biomerge, because I did have a dream about Gulus on last night, and he was merging with a person to do something in the real world. It was weird.
Oh yeah, let's not wish that on anybody. Okay, let's have a look here. Executioner, Spider's Temptation, Human Hunter. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's only shown this is his 4th appearance. And you can't even 4 appearances in 59 episodes. So you can't even claim law of diminishing returns because
Yeah.
he's not showing up frequently enough to be like, oh, here we go again. It's
Yeah.
still special when he turns up, but they turned this into the Frozomon episode ending.
Yeah, they took any special anything out of it.
Yeah.
It was great. Whenever those black eyes appear and he just
Oh yeah,
and
like
you're
even with the Lilithmon
"Ugh."
episode, and you're just like, she knows he's in there.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's just always a kind of a grab hands kind of here he comes.
Yeah.
But then they just nothinged him. And they even had his little gang around him and they did nothing. They just looked and nobody noticed them.
Yeah.
Not one person.
Like, of course, they couldn't have him kill Tonosama Gekkomon while Kyoshiro was still inside. Of
Yeah.
course not. I get that. But there's ways around. You can write around that.
Off the top of my head, I can't tell you how, but there are ways.
Yeah.
Better
Like, how
ways
does
than that.
syncing? Like, does syncing even work if Hero is coerced into it? Like,
yeah, like it has to be a sensual thing, I guess. Yeah.
remember, kids, consent is sexy. So, but yeah, like if Hero,
Yeah, Gulus was offering to kill the Tonosama Gekkomon while taking Kyoshiro out of
yeah. So if Hero just said, yeah, okay, and then go, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
You can trick him.
Mm.
You could totally trick him. I don't know if that's better or worse, but I just don't like that this turned into the Frozomon ending.
Mm. He was offering to save the people by killing the big guy. I don't think he would have saved the other people.
No, I think they were too. I
He
think
would
they
have
were.
ripped Kyoshiro out and just burned the lot.
Yeah, because Kyoshiro is the one that means something to Aniki.
Yeah.
So anyone else can die in black fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, oh god, this episode is like it's a middling episode on its own.
Yeah.
So if even without the Gulu Scamamon appearance, this episode's kind of a 3.
Yeah.
The Gulu Scamamon appearance for me would have bumped it up to like a 4. But then the ending is just such a letdown. It actually whittles it back down to a 2.5 for me.
Really?
Oh yeah. No, it just because there's so much tension and it just no.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Because your brain is just like, oh, he's so cool and he's going to do something cool and oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, because it's such a, like, without Gulu's turning up, this is just another filler friend of the group gets caught up in a situation. We've seen that with Emma Hines. We've seen that with Ruli's ghost hunting group. We've seen it with Nomura. We've seen it with May Crackmon guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's me again.
Yeah.
He's just so forgettable.
He is. It's just so forgettable. So, like, it's just another one of those episodes, which is like a 3 at best.
Yeah.
And then Gulus turns up and the tension hits the roof and you're just like, oh my god, oh my god. And then it's like, what's he going to do? How is he, like, how are they going to save Kyoshiro and not have Gulus murder somebody?
Yeah.
And then Gekkomon just goes, please don't hurt my friend.
Yeah, it's just, it's the Frozen one ending. It is.
Yeah, and like not even Hero standing up to Gulus then after bumps it back up to a 3 for me, because I think the damage is done in that one part where like the tension just dies.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's gone then.
Like Gulus doesn't even try to stop Gekkomon. He just sort of goes, wait, what? And then sort of gets annoyed afterwards, like, you ruined it. I was this close to sinking. And I can get where Gulus is coming from. Like, he was that close to getting Hero to agree.
Yeah.
I don't think a sync should work if the two bodies aren't, well, they're not agreeing to it. It's not it's not a mutual synchronization.
Yeah.
So it just, I'm gonna give it a 2.5. That, like, it actually, it hurts the episode that much for me, and the episode is already middling.
I'm Kind of settled on a 3.
A 3. Yeah, no, look,
Yeah.
totally fair. Totally fair. And then favorite character?
Oh.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Like, I like Kyoshiro's friend. I like that she's as big a nerd as uh I like that Kyoshiro's friend is as big a nerd as he is.
Yeah, that was
You
cute.
know, and then like and it's like they're going, "Oh, you have the stickers, but you have the test medals." And I thought
Yeah.
that was really cute. I liked her, you know. She also looked like Mako, so that was fun.
She really did.
Um
That was definitely on purpose.
yeah, it had to be. And her adopting the Gekomon
Yeah.
is just so weird, and yeah, I might give it to Meru.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because like she goes into one of these situations, gets caught up in the shenanigans, and basically adopts the Digimon of the week. Where May Crackmon guy was forced to give Mei up.
Yeah.
And then Nomura just does Nomura even understand what's been happening to him?
No, he's in like therapy for like reasons unknown.
Yeah. So I'll give it to Meru.
Mm.
I don't think you're not like it's that or Tonosama Gekomon, realistically.
Yeah, like the brain just goes Goolus, Goolus is cool. But no, not in this episode.
No, not in this episode, no.
No. The title was backwards.
Yeah.
I almost don't have a favorite, to be honest.
That's totally fair. Like there's like
my brain is like, just give it to the hero for standing up to Goolus in that second.
Yeah, I mean it's as valid as anything.
Yeah, because he's usually a doormat who goes, okay then. But
yeah.
in this, he was like, no, you're not.
No,
doing
and
that.
like they even gave him some really nice animation to show how serious he was. Like there was a budget around his animation for that scene. So if you want, I can give it to Hero, but if you want to strike it off as an NA, like
no, I'll give it to Hero.
Yeah, okay.
Goolus, Goolus, Goolus. Why they wronged you with the power of friendship?
Yeah.
Right, go. So give me some money, I'll rewrite the.
I pay you enough.
Goolus is basically white from Bleach.
Is that new Bleach? I remember. I only got
the little captain with the white hair, always with Rengoku.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. I can't remember his name in Japanese, and I can't remember. I just remember him having white hair, and his name, whatever the word for white is, or his nickname. Like a dark evolution where the protagonist is so angry they digivolve in a dark evolution. With slow approach so far with Goolus, and we'll have 3 more evolutions. Yeah, this will have 100 episodes.
I think we have 9. Like because the new anime seasons start the first weekend of April.
Yeah.
It
would be weird for it to spill over that.
I mean, it would and it wouldn't. Like, yeah, it would and it wouldn't. Like, it depends.
Like if they're going 100, then that's technically a whole new season for that season.
Yeah, like that should. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That could be our whole digital world arc.
Yeah.
God, I don't know if I could do another 40 weeks of this. I would like to watch the other shows, please.
Desmond says, bad Digimon, what you gonna do? Doesn't fit.
What you gonna do when Gekomon comes for you? Goolus, Goolus. This Pedro says it's a 4 for them, just for the Dark Digimon's cameo and Goolus.
They added nothing and just raised the same question again. Just
why are you there? Yeah,
what is
I
your
saw
purpose?
People being like, "Oh, a new Dark Digimon showed up," and I'm like, "No, he was there in the Orochimon episode. People thought Growlmon was new."
Yeah,
I'm like, no, he was there in the Orochimon episode. It was just a big old close up of his face.
Yeah,
it's like, what? No.
Desmond said, "Let's get some frogs," and I keep reading it like, "Let's get some shoes."
Animation is on point on every episode. Now that the Dragon Quest anime is over it and good animators are working on Ghost Game.
I disagree.
Yeah, I don't think the animation
Dearbittmon's episode did not get the same treatment
as Serious Mon's episode.
Yeah,
No, it
he
did
not have
not.
the same budget at all.
No, and that's upsetting. The Dearbittmon episode needed the same budget as the Serious Mon episode. Yeah, I will politely disagree on that one.
Mm. Why isn't anyone saying there's no way AI programs can do all these things?
Yeah, I mean,
they're just accepting it. New technology.
Yeah, I mean, we say that every week. I feel like
yeah. It's
like,
eating chocolate. Why is it eating chocolate, and why is the chocolate not falling out the other side?
Yeah, to be fair, I think Meru may be the closest we've come to that because she went, "Wait, what?" and then started stalking them and went, "These aren't AI."
Yeah,
well, they probably are, but nah, no.
Yeah,
not the way you're trying to pawn them off.
Like one would hope they had a bit of a talk with her before they just went, "Okay, we'll drop you home now. See ya."
You would hope so. Right, well, before we jump into Water Ghost, then will we check on comments from while we were away?
Should we pop this episode in?
Oh yeah, well, do you want to rank it now or wait until we do the other one?
Yeah, we can wait until we do the other one. We'll do comments now.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, we can do both. Actually, you know what? Screw it. No, we'll rank it and then we'll jump over to comments.
Okay.
Because I think we've also 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks of Reiko's art to catch up on as well.
Yeah.
So
we can do some comments and then we can do more comments after, depending.
Yeah, see how many there.
Yeah.
Right. So Jiraiya. So I gave it a 2.5. You gave it a 3. So
well, that's an easy one for you, really.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it. I'm gonna put it below.
Oh no, you can't put it below.
Well, I was gonna Memory of Eternity. Well, Nanomon episode
with your Wormmon friend.
With Shadramon. Yeah, I mean that was a pretty gross episode, but it was still kind of
reason it's 2.5.
Yeah. So
where did I put that one?
You enjoyed it a lot more than I did.
Yeah.
Second Sight. Which one is that again? Oh, that's the Fukatsumon. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll put it above Memory of Eternity. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, I don't think it's worse than Freezing Hell.
Okay.
But I think it's on par with it as well.
Yeah.
But I feel like it just fits in right above it.
Just above Freezing Hell?
Yeah, it's a slightly better version of it.
Yeah. Like, I love this whole thing. I really did like the whole thing of Tonosama Gekkomon like interrupting a Sentai stage show.
Yeah.
Because they were named the Jiraiyas. I'm going, hold on a minute. You know.
You're running away, you poser.
Yeah. Like, it had a lot of sort of funny elements, but they don't save the episode.
No. They kind of chop it up more, if anything.
Okay. So that's the rankings on those. Interesting. And so they're ready to go, yeah. We'll just put the numbers in when we've watched the episode. So let's have a look then. Let me take this down. And we'll have a look and see what you fantastic people had to say while we were away. So, comments. Oh yeah, we had Dear Bitmon. It doesn't look like there was any comments on the Appmon show while we were away. So
Yeah.
there's just comments on the Dearbitmon episode. So
Okay.
that's fine. Okay, cool. So we'll start with Justin. Justin left a comment saying, I did enjoy the episode, but after having Ancient Sphinxmon go a riddle riddle, a riddle riddle, I felt like he overstayed his welcome. I never thought I would see the day so soon where Lamormon would get beaten so badly. And to top it off, we don't often get to see him actually say full sentences. I swear to God, I want to see him give a haiku. Lamormon haikus would be amazing. Rah 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 rah. Protect Ruli.
No, he made some pretty good words.
Yeah, he did. He formed full words, so well done. The evolution scene to Dearbitmon was fine, but do Hero and Ruli need to have that surprise look whenever their Digimon go to Mega Level? For the first time, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's keeping it, like, it looks out of place when we saw Siriusmon the second time.
Yeah.
We're like, no.
You know what's happening
You
now.
know what's happening now, yeah. But the first time, I think it's a nice little, keeps the tamer involved. Because looking back on previous Mega Level evolutions, the tamer's not really involved in the sequence.
Yeah.
So I think having them involved in these is nice, but I do think, yeah, you could cut away from the whole
yeah.
you know. But anyway, I'm only giving the episode a 3.5, mostly because the animation wasn't as good as Heroes. Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Heroes Evolution was basically Ghost Game the movie. Like, the animation was basically movie quality.
Yeah.
And then Dearbitmons just looked like your average episode of Ghost Game.
Yeah.
It's very unfair. And it's gonna be worse now if Kyoshiro's or Jellymon's episode is just standard Ghost Game fare, because then that makes Hero the protagonist, even though they've said Hero's not the protagonist. I would argue his 20 different evolutions would say otherwise. But
Reiko said the person deciding how much money to place in that episode was a big fan of Kazuhamon.
Yeah, well, you know, I get to control the budget for the purple Sakuyamon episode. Hell yeah. Then Justin says, "Wow, for some reason I feel bad for Koichi." Yeah, you that reference is lost on you. Wait till we get to season 4.
Okay.
Oh, and AJ, did you hear about the update for Scarlet and Violet? It's a yeah. I wonder, like, how much it can fix at this point, or if they should even. Well, they'll have to bother. I don't want, because what'll happen is they'll announce DLC, and that'll be their only reason for putting these patches out. Because they'll want people to buy the game again if they've already traded it in, to go along with the DLC. And then if they do what they did with Sword and Shield, where they sell you the game again with the DLC included.
Yeah.
If you know, people who didn't buy the game the first time around because of everything they heard about it.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to want to say, "Oh no, it works now." So yeah, like, the patch makes sense. But I from a perspective of people who have played and finished the game already,
yeah,
I wonder if it's too little too late.
Yeah. Like, I'm playing it right now, and
Yeah.
like, those mice just disappeared earlier, and then so did those two guys sitting on bikes, and it was just, why?
They just pooped out of
This
existence.
could have just not happened.
Yeah. So I do wonder if the patch is too little too late, but we'll see.
It's definitely.
Or how much is it? How much can they fix? Or is it going to be like a every 3 months or so we get a new patch?
Yeah.
And at which point are the patches, is the file size for the patches going to end up bigger than the file size for the actual game?
Yeah.
Because that can happen as well. And that's happened with a couple of games whose names escape me, but they put out so many.
Vampire the Masquerade.
What?
Vampire the Masquerade
I
back
don't know,
in the day.
but they put out so many patches that, like, the fixes for the game were larger than the actual size of the file. for the game itself, and then it ends up corrupting the saves.
Yeah, Vampire the Masquerade, back when you used to download it on PC.
Yeah.
Patches would take over a day to install.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I was not privy to that. And again, I'm not much of a PC gamer, master race. Yeah. So, yeah, I was not privy to that.
Yeah. Yeah. For reasons I never played it.
Alright, so Pedja says, I did say what I thought about this episode in my last comments, so I'll just jump into episode 59. That's true. Yeah, there was comments for 58 on the 50. Sorry. Comments for 58 on the 57. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Okay. So these are comments about this episode. Cool. Okay.
Right, so we can leave that one till after then.
Yeah, so we can leave the comment for episode 60 until after we've watched episode 60. Wonderful. Holy, I did not expect anything
that happened in this episode to actually happen.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. I did not expect anything that happened in this episode to actually happen. I didn't expect Gulus in this episode. He was great as always, so now we're finally getting somewhere. He wants to sync with Hero, probably because he can't evolve further without Hero. Yeah, I figured that's the case as well. And finally, we got to see all the Black Digimon in one episode. Black Agumon, Black Galgamon, and Black Grelmon. It may be that they're following Hero and the others all the time, but we only see them when Gulu shows up. Yeah, we did sort of think that as well.
Yeah, we were kind of joking about that the last time as well.
Yeah.
They're just hiding out in the background, just, you know.
Yeah, stalking the group.
Yeah, just waiting. Is he here yet? Oh, no, he's not.
Reporting back to Hokuto. Shogun Gekomon in this episode was okay, so this version is kind of a superhero in his own eyes. And the reboot one was just a frog that hates the cold, and the 99 one was just an evil frog. Yeah. I mean, yeah, different universes, different personalities. It's one thing I do love about this franchise, that you can reuse the same Digimon and do, you know, something completely different with them, because what happened in one show doesn't have to carry over to the others. Sometimes it does. In the dub of Frontier, there's a Dukemon that shows up, and they have the same layered voicing of Takato and Guilmon. They didn't have to do that, but they did. So, you know, where I think if you know, so that's fine. But yeah, it's like with Meikumon. You know, Meikumon in Ghost Game was nowhere close to Meikumon in Tri.
Yeah.
Meicrackmon in Ghost Game was a little bit closer to No, she was different. Meicrackmon in Ghost Game was certainly different to Meicrackmon in Tri. They were just both psychotic.
Yeah.
For different reasons. So that's what I do. I love about this. What I love about this franchise. Of all the versions, which one's your favorite? I don't remember Shogun Gekomon in the other seasons. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I don't think he's been in other ones. I think you have it there. I think it's 99, 2020 in Ghost Game. Anime and manga. Adventure, Ghost Game. Yeah. Yeah. Funnily enough, the Wikimon doesn't have the entry for... Oh, maybe it does down here. Appearances. Yeah, Digimon Adventure 99. Again in 02. Yeah, he did turn back up in 02. I do remember. With the Dark Spiral. Oh, yeah, there is one in Cross Wars. Then there's one in Kizuna, partnered with somebody in order to fight Aosmon, and then it turns up in 2020, and then again in Ghost Game. It's also in the V-Tamer manga, and video games don't count in this regard, because, yeah. So, yeah, they do get some fair use out of him. I honestly forgot until I seen the entry there that he was in 02. But yeah, no, I do remember now with the evil ring and everything like that. Yeah, so, but the Cross Wars one, and the Kizuna one, no, the memory did not retain those.
Yeah, well, they seem to just be quick, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the Cross Wars one, but seems like it's just a
blink and you miss a thing kind of. Yeah. Background cameo kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of like when what's his name was in and he was shooting all the different Digimon, killed them.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like, oh yeah, there's that one and that one and that one, but I couldn't tell you who they are now.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so then okay, so that's kind of, we're caught up in that regard. So I'll get Pedja's other comment then once we finish episode 60. And in the meantime, what I can do here, what was the last one of Reiko's arts that we showed off?
Did we show off? No.
I don't think we did. Yeah, Kazuhamon was the last one because I remember complimenting the
fabric,
but the like the ribbon through the sleeve. Yeah, I remember us talking about that. So right, so we just have Lilithmon and Ancient Sphinxmon to show off later.
Yeah.
So that's fun. Okay, cool. I'll have these ready to go. So we'll jump into episode 60 then, shall we?
Yeah. When did you want to show people the Northern Lights?
Oh, yeah, I can do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show them off.
So, as you know, the reason we had such a gap in our production was because Meg and I went on holiday. We went to Iceland, and we got to see the Northern Lights a couple of times while we were there. So, I'll show you here some of my favorite captures. The holiday itself was amazing. Very cold, but not catch a cold.
Yeah, not the same cold as home.
No, like it was minus 18 degrees Celsius at some points, and it was still like, this is fine.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you had your thermal wear on, you know, maybe a hat and gloves, you were good.
Yeah, like over here, it gets cold out straight away. Runny nose, blocked on one side, coughing, bleh. Over there, it was just nothing. Like, I don't think I even blew my nose all week. Like, it was weird.
So, this is one of my favorite shots from... Now, unfortunately, before anybody asks, no, the Northern Lights did not spit V-Pets out at us. We did not get sucked into a whirlpool in the sky. So... doesn't make sense. That's why it was weird to hear Gallantmon in Data Squad without the mixed voice to him. Yeah, because they kept the dual voicing. They had Takato and Gilmon's voices overlaid in Frontier, but when the Dukemon in season 5 shows up, it's just one voice. So they got rid of it. So that's one of my favorite shots of the Northern Lights. There's also, let me see, what else have I got here? This was from behind, so take that shot, and this was directly behind us.
Master is up to something. Oh, it's so hard to capture them.
Oh yeah,
on any kind of camera.
But when you do, it's glorious. Like, this was from outside the hotel, so just the angle of it here above the hotel,
it's really cool.
So
I love that in
the chat, like they're going back on episode 60. It's amazing. It's a letdown. I'm really looking forward to it now. Then like there's this one where I'm just like, we opened a goddamn Soulnado. Like, I fully expect Shang Tsung to just come up to us and start going, yes.
That's our room there, isn't it?
I think yeah,
I think that's our room there.
Yeah, so this one here is actually the room.
I don't think they can see the cursor.
No, probably not. So the first window that's lit up is
The window that's kind of directly below it.
below. Yeah, the window that's directly below it. That's the room Meg and I were staying in at
I
this
think that's
hotel.
me sitting in the window, is it?
You think? Oh, is it?
There's a little, see the little bump there? I think that's me sitting in the window because I couldn't go out
Oh, okay.
the second night.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, no, it was just absolutely gorgeous.
Ooh,
Oh,
big photo.
big one. Yeah. Little. So they're absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah,
Like,
just like they're just dancing above your head. It's so
yeah,
weird, like magic.
I have another, yeah, slightly different version of that one. Like it, yeah, like the. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, that was just the same one I loaded in again. My bad. There we go.
Mm.
So yeah, like the lights are amazing to see, very magical, very just sort of, there's people who go to these places for 2 weeks and never see them, and we were lucky to
We
see
saw them
them.
2 nights in a row. Yeah,
But yeah, I know, I think there was a gap in between.
was there?
Yeah, the night we got there, we saw them the night we got there on the Sunday, and then I think because Monday we went to the Blue Lagoon and we didn't see them,
Oh yeah, we
so
did.
it was
Yeah,
the following day, which was the Tuesday.
yeah. The Blue Lagoon was great.
Well, we had a power outage as soon as we walked through the door, so we stole all its energy.
Yeah, we
Or
just
our energy was just too much for it.
yeah. We literally walked through the door and the power went out before we even got to the changing room.
Yeah. So what ended up happening was that only like 2 showers in each of the changing rooms worked,
Yeah.
and
Oh, the queue, and it was so cold because the heat was gone from the showers because of
yeah,
the power
so
outage.
we're just showering in cold
Because
showers.
you have to shower completely before you get into it as well.
Yeah,
So everyone was waiting to just shower off to get in and then run out because the showers were freezing and the Blue Lagoon is really hot.
yeah, it was like 38 degrees
38
Celsius,
degrees, yeah.
and that's only in some parts. Like it goes between 38 and 42
Something like that, yeah.
in different areas of it, and you're just like you're sitting like in like boiling 38-degree water,
We
but
were just like a big stew.
yeah, but because you're outside and it's so cold and it's like -18 in the air and you're
Yeah,
so high up.
there was ice in my hair.
Mm,
But like my body was roasting.
yeah,
And then there was just like chunks of ice in my hair because you have to wash your hair before you go out.
yeah, and you're just up so high altitude wise as
Yeah.
well that like you're just in such a cold region. It's
Bizarre. But,
yeah,
oh, it was fantastic.
I do it again in a heartbeat, but I think I would actually like to stay in the hotel at the lagoon.
Yeah, imagine just getting up and just getting into the lagoon every day.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be glorious, absolutely glorious.
That sky looks like light from Minas Morgul from Lord of the Rings. It does.
That is probably some
Oh.
inspiration there. So yeah,
That's so good. We don't have any pictures from the lagoon that we can show though,
no,
because during the day, we had all the lockers, like everything was locked away, and then you couldn't go back in and get stuff for a while either.
yeah, because well, there was no power.
Yeah. So all the phones were locked away, but they did eventually, we found out that you could get these little cases to bring your phone out.
Yeah,
So we got some photos at night, but there's lots of people in them, so we can't show
yeah,
them
we're
all.
not. Yeah, that'd be that's a big privacy concern. We don't want to be showing
Yeah.
off other people. And I know we haven't been on camera in a while, but still,
Yeah.
yeah, the ship has sailed on that one. But and then on the Wednesday, was it Wednesday? No, Wednesday was the day that was cursed.
Yes.
So Tuesday, when the second day we saw the lights, Tuesday, myself and Meg went to the Icelandic Phallological Museum.
Yeah.
The key word there is phallological. Yes, phallus.
The study
Penis
of
museum.
penises. Yeah.
We went to a penis museum and it was amazing.
And we probably can't show you the pictures from that.
No, like
Even though they were like preserved animal penises.
Yeah.
So they're in jars and
They're in formaldehyde and
yeah.
they're in their tubes and everything, but they're still
Some of
peens at
them,
the end of the day.
yeah. Sometimes some of like your post got taken down from Instagram, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, probably not with YouTube in the state it is now. We probably don't want to be aggravating them.
No. So they had everything like from people to badgers to guinea pigs to sperm whales to
That's
elephants.
yeah.
There's any
Just be
wiglets.
wiglets and all three.
Yeah, yeah. Like there were two. Like so, some of the highlights, right? Forget the animals, right? Some of the highlights were they had the Icelandic Olympic volleyball team. They had a complete set of all their peens cast in silver because they won silver at the Olympics.
Yeah.
If they had won gold, they'd have had a case of gold members.
Yeah. Just on the Wug Trio, is that the red one?
Yeah.
Because the preserved human one.
Well, that's what I was getting to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was red.
So there was two others were like donated for science, and one of them was just red, like a Wug Trio.
Yeah.
It looked like gelatin.
Yeah.
So whatever way
so
it's been
weird.
preserved or taxidermied, I guess.
Yeah.
It just looks like
You know what it's like. You know what it's actually like. You know when you get the sponge in jelly in a trifle.
yes.
That's what it was like. It looked like if you scraped it, it would be like that.
Pokemon peen gold and peen silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had two that were like so they had two that were donated for like science reasons. And yeah, one of them was just like a Wug Trio. You know, it was one part of a Wug Trio. And then the other one was the Wiglet. It was just thin, tall, thin and white. But
it almost looked fake until you got up close and you could see
oh yeah,
skin. Yeah. Yeah.
And then one of the other highlights was they had a plaster cast of Jimi Hendrix's dick.
Yeah.
A plaster cast of it with a certificate of authenticity and everything. So apparently the story goes that the plaster cast artist was there to do one of his bassist. Noel Redding or something, yeah. And basically Mr. Redding, you know, just couldn't keep it going.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I appreciate that because it must be the weirdest feeling.
Yeah.
To have some, because plaster of Paris is cold.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine like unless you're knocking back like a jar of Viags before you start. You know, like someone coming up, it's like someone like coming up and poking around at it is one thing, but then they start applying plaster of Paris to it. It must just, your body must just go, nah, this isn't for me, brother. You know, so the Hill of the Hunt, Jimi Hendrix steps in and goes, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And it's just on there, it's just on display in there. But like they had like bull whips, like which were literally made from stretched bull.
Pieces,
yeah. Spicy horse.
Yeah,
that was a weird one.
Horse,
but like for all the fauna as well, they would tell you like their peculiar mating habits and everything. And the camels is just the worst.
Yes. Oh, that's the one I made everyone laugh with.
Yeah.
I was reading the one about the camel, and it says it walks up to woo the female. It walks up and bites her. Her bits, and I was just like, man, I'm glad I'm not a camel. And I didn't mean to say it so loud, but everyone around me heard it.
Yeah, but I mean, outside of that, there were black sand beaches, a frozen waterfall, which was an interesting sight. We got to see geysers go off. Now I say geysers, there was one that went off a billion times, but the others around it were kind of dormant, but they came close. They would bubble and bubble and bubble and bubble and sizzle out.
Yeah.
But like this one geyser that was working would shoot anywhere between like 25 to 45 meters, and because of the cold, it was all steam, so it wasn't even water that was shooting out. By the time it hit the air, it would just all evaporate.
Yeah.
But it was still cool. It was still a cool visual.
Yeah. The one thing they don't tell you about geysers is the smell.
Oh yeah. Smell, it's like sulfur.
Yeah, rotten eggs. Yeah. Oh, it probably is sulfur,
Well,
but
yeah, because it's coming up from the Earth's core, so yeah,
Yeah.
that probably tracks.
Oh, but it was so bad. So
Mm.
if you're going to geysers, just remember the peg for your nose.
Yeah, or something to cover it up because
Yeah. That's something we could have shown a picture of, actually.
yeah,
That's too late to
I
download,
never
yeah.
sent some over. Look, I'll be putting some pictures up in Discord, so join our Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, let me find the link.
Yeah. All right. Well then, while Meg is putting up the Discord link, let's jump over to episode 60
Yes.
of Ghost Game. Um. Oh.
Pedro said, are there any movies in February that you're looking forward to, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Again, we're kind of out of the loop with being away and stuff like that. I have been looking at some of the Oscars stuff because some Irish stuff has gotten in,
Yeah.
but that wouldn't go to live for some reason. Sorry.
Weird.
But yeah, some Irish stuff got into the Oscars that I haven't seen yet, so I'd like to see those.
Yeah. So if you see the BBC reporting on British actor, Irish name, no.
Mm-hmm.
No, they just don't have anything for themselves, so they take from us as usual. Right, so I'm gonna hit the start button on this.
Yeah.
So 3, 2, 1. Go.
Go.
It's like the
Ta-da!
It's like the casting froze and then struggled to catch up. Taiju show tech faction life. All right, let's do the thing. Woo!
Can't wait till we can have like cameras each, so we can actually bop along to music. And
Yeah, well, that is
not
next.
talk at the same time.
No, well, that is my next project for. That is my project for 2023.
Yeah.
And you guys can help that project and get some spiffy emotes by joining our membership today. Cheap plug.
Also, look at Meg's name there. There's a little guy.
There's a Greymon. Oh, yeah, it might be a metal Greymon. I can't tell from here. It's too small.
Yeah.
Not War Greymon yet, anyway. But yeah, no, like, if we could just get rid of like the 50 Gamamon from this segment, we'd have more time for the mega levels.
Yeah.
And the perfects.
Pretty sure there was 10 seconds of him there.
Meg, you're a Greymon. Yes.
Yes. Oh god, that didn't help.
No, it's a metal Greymon.
Okay.
Cool. For every app, there's a monster. Oh,
big
party.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wow, she looks completely different to what I thought she looked like.
Yeah. Her art style changed, like, in seconds. At least she's a drunk adult and not a teenager. I thought this would be like a teenage disco or something. He's just sobering you up, last. You're grand. Oh.
A bit too much, I think.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, God, that's creepy. Oh, that is so... Oh, that is... Doki Doki levels of creepy.
Oh, God. Is everyone on the cruise ship dead?
Oh, they'll be okay in 20 minutes. Just... Oh.
Yeah.
So we're kind of... Yeah, it just washed up on the beach. Oh, God. Well,
Well, you're dead.
the rest. Who rescues the rescue crew? It's a dragon.
Aw.
Ah,
He just wants to dress up.
yeah. Today is our 12th. Wait, 12th what? Oh, festival.
Festival,
Right.
yeah.
Like, hello?
They're just making a joke out of him.
Yeah.
Wonder what happened. Is someone setting fire to your neighborhood?
Oh yeah, we've had to have the fire trucks out like 2 nights in a row because some teenagers keep setting fire to a field over the road. There's data in there.
I love how she just pops out of her own head.
Mm.
Oh god.
Jeez. Ugh.
Oh.
So, where the Splashmon episode was psychological horror, this is very much just horror.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
Mm.
Except I don't think the hood would work.
It shouldn't.
The umbrella, I believe, because it would just bounce off the sides. It wouldn't have a
Well,
chance
it
to
depends.
envelop him.
I guess. So yeah, the hood is gonna get on his face.
Yeah. Yeah. Some hoods are waterproof, and if he's careful, it'd be possible. He isn't being careful. No, no, he's not.
That's a hoodie hood. Unless he has tucked his other hood back into that zip.
Hmm. Or security holograms. We're really doing that again?
Mm.
Oh,
Oh god.
10 points for the visuals in this episode,
Yeah.
though. Like,
That is scary.
why is Bob Ross in this episode? Yoshiro, you're friends with a mummy.
Yeah, exactly.
dealt with purifying rituals and pyramids lately. Okay, callbacks.
Mm.
Fine. Also, that is your foreshadowing that this is a mega evolution episode. Purifying ritual, Kazuhamon,
Yeah.
pyramids.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Look at this show having continuity.
Yeah.
I wish there was continuity in the animation between the mega evolution episodes, though. I'll carry each of you over. Oh. It's the Marimon! All I can think of now is the Thetismon alt art where Gamamon's riding around inside him. Oh, please do that!
Oh,
please!
that would be really cute.
Oh, he just
Look
gives
at
him a spook!
He did.
Oh! He doesn't have the crest of reliability. Or honesty. I mean, whatever you prefer. There's no... Oh, it's on his belly. Okay. I thought it was on his tail fin. No, it's on his belly. Okay. But yeah, that other thing on his chest is the only thing that keeps him being an armadillo on evolution. Oh! Scubamon, huh?
What did he just say?
Hangyomon. Yeah, I was thinking of the dub name.
Mm.
No, Desmond, the drill of knowledge. I know he usually says power, but I think this makes him sound smarter. Close enough. Close enough. I mean, it's not quite Gamamon riding around in the cockpit, but I'll take it. Anyway, the drills are Digimon, not Submarimon. I can't even remember what Submarimon's
They
call
picked
sign
up
is.
this mummy.
Yeah.
That what's gonna happen to Ganondorf?
Oh my god. So it looks like Marine Angemon. Ithilamon. It looks like a zombie Marine Angemon.
Yeah.
If we didn't already have a Marine Devimon, I presume that's what its name would have been.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh, he doesn't seem to know what he's doing.
They're just standing there dying.
Yeah. Come on, this never works. Oh, Never mind.
Oh. What level are they?
Oh,
Oh no.
Hangyo, I think are adult. I'm open to correction on that, but I think they're adult level. Could be perfect. The dub will call him that, but we already have a Marine Devimon. There's no need for the dub to call him that. Jeez.
Oh.
Integer overflow? Oh.
You knew that.
You knew that.
You just
You just got here. Yeah, what? Gamamon's piloting. Ocean hell. I think Marine Angemon's attack is Ocean Love? Something like that? So Ocean Hell being the counterpart, yeah, that makes sense.
Who?
Oh gosh.
They're just like, I know that's glass and all, but they're just stabbing him.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, it's
Tongue off my waifu.
Why was his tongue tentacles?
Let's spooky man trying to talk like this.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Nope. You know, they could have done worse with Thetismon and tentacles.
Yeah.
Oh god. We're just having a full-on telepathic conversation.
Yeah.
So they are making sure to push up her boobs. Oh, here we go. Do I like people too? The poser, Princess Carrie, Princess Carrie. Oh, oh, I mean, it's not bad. She just yeets him.
He's just upside down now. Aww.
It's not a no.
He still carried him, but
Yeah.
he wasn't riding her either.
I mean, like we did say it would either be a princess carry or she would carry him in the tentacles. I'm just sad it's not the princess carry.
Mm.
Oh my god, she's a Sentai! Aquazamber. Okay.
She's gonna pull out a burger.
Oh my god, it's a rider kick! She is just a tokusatsu! Oh, and her legs do the thing her feet do as Phenomon. Yeah. Okay, that's fun. King Geiner? Hell yeah, it is King Geiner!
Have you learned your lesson? You're so mean. Aww.
He's not doing
He's
the
just
thing.
doing the thing, yeah.
Yeah. Why? Where did all this gratuitous English come from?
Yeah. What?
Can I rewind? Can we experience that again? Hold on. Oh, the casting isn't even keeping track of where we are.
Yeah, just leave it end and then we can skip back again.
What is with all that? Yeah, she did become Musimon.
Yeah. Place has been flooded. I think the event is cancelled. No? Aww.
I mean, it made like how many times have they dressed up together? It makes sense that they've been the only other two to sync.
Yeah. They're besties.
Yeah. I don't think any of the others. Yeah, we still haven't had any of the others sync like that, have we?
No.
I know your hatred for Astra, AJ. Motherfucker.
What would you have done if she went? Earth is groovy.
Norenu. Norenu. Norunai. Cho Norunai. All right, what's our preview for next week? Oh, the study files. Yeah.
Looks like a poison type.
Yeah. But at least I know now what that weird Marine Angemon silhouette on the dim card is.
Yeah. Hey, you can breathe in that in the net ocean.
You knew it was forbidden. Bats. Resurrection.
Wow.
Is I saw a bat. Is Vandemon
Yeah.
coming back?
I mean, that would make sense with her resurrecting. Is she a vampire?
Maybe.
Hmm. Interesting.
Harriet, Gamamon, and Bjerkness, and Gore. Oh yeah, you've mentioned those before. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, recast that. And
Yeah,
let's just take her in again.
Yeah. Can we just before we do anything else, can we just go back to Jellymon's gratuitous English there, or sorry, Amphimons? I'm gonna hire it.
Yeah, you guys just have to put up with it. We need to listen to it.
I'm just gonna raise the volume here. I do not care at the moment. Toei, fight me. Lady Vamdemon? Oh, I don't know if I like that idea. One thing I do like about recent Digimon is they've gotten away from, ever since BL Starmon, I feel, they've gotten away from female version of this thing.
Yeah.
Or male version of this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe don't fight me on the theme song. Oh, hold on. It's weird. The casting only does 23 seconds. It doesn't.
Is this not 23 minutes?
Yeah, pretty sure. Is that is not 7? See, 17.
Yeah.
So, and that's.
I think you need to restart the app.
Yeah, I might need to restart the app. Okay.
Oh, I closed my notes.
Yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay.
The volume so low.
I don't know. She's also weirdly American.
Mm.
Yeah, the rider kick is still amazing. Very, very Tanoshi. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Well, we knew they wouldn't go like they couldn't go more mature than
No.
Tedismon, so they've gone what Americans think Tedismon would sound like.
Oh no!
What she'd be dubbed like.
Don't get dried up again. Well, we did ask for a Gyaru. Jellymon, is that what they went with? Is that meant to be the idea?
Yeah, it feels like
that she's a Gyaru girl? That she's a Gyaru in power armor?
That's sort of, it feels like that, but it also feels like an American dub.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, like weird.
Hey, Juggernaut. Welcome to our confusion over the end of episode 60. I don't know how to mark this one now.
No.
It was over way too quickly. The episode flew by.
Yeah, I did. Gets points for the creepiness.
Yeah.
Definitely. Do not know how I feel about Amphimon at all.
No, no.
Do not know if like
I love the design because it clearly takes inspiration from King Geiner.
yeah.
I don't know if you know what that looks like.
We talked about it last time.
Did we?
Yeah, people were saying it in the chat.
Oh yeah, we
looked
pulled
it
up the picture.
and
Yeah. So I do like the it does look like a king. It does look like it's pulled inspiration from King Geiner. She's definitely like some sort of tokusatsu with like the rider kick and the posing and everything.
And she's like old style American cartoon where they're like giving out a message at the end.
Yeah. And I do like that her evolution was very much, hey, remember all the pain I've caused you?
Yeah.
remember what I did to your talismans, and then then the sleeping and bringing up a lot of the nonsense from before. It wasn't just about Angoramon. Like with Dear Bitmons, it was like it was very much like, well, I've absorbed culture and I like it. And Gabamon's was about chocolate and sparklies.
Yeah.
Jellymon's was very fitting in that. Do you remember all that nonsense? Remember all that trouble I've caused you?
It's basically, if there were no humans in the world, I couldn't pick on anybody.
Yeah! So, I certainly enjoyed this episode more than the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. But I also don't know how I feel.
Yeah, also, I need to know, I need to know voices for that episode because Sethilamon sounded very familiar. But also it felt like Amphimon was like a completely different actress.
Yeah.
So I wonder if does the Wikimon have them, I wonder? Because they usually have. Yeah, they're just gals being pals. So Amphimon talks like Musimon. Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting artwork idea. The waifu is just under the giant helmet. I mean, it would make sense, but oh, it's Hase Popopo's artwork.
Ah.
Cool. The Jellymon in the shrine gear.
Yeah.
So no.
No voice stuff.
Hadismon's alternate card art has Gamamon in the Submarimon, but also Marine Angemon. I forgot about that detail. So that was what so do you think they took inspiration from this or was this foreshadowing?
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't usually they have, X was voiced by Y, so huh. So even some of the animation between Amphimon and King Geiner tracks. Oh, here we go. Ishigami Shizuka voiced Cathilamon. It doesn't say what previous voices she's done in the franchise.
Hasn't done any.
That is a possibility. So Shizuka Ishigami. Let's have a look at your My Anime list. What have you done? Fall 2022. Benton in the new Space Invader Lum series. Okay.
I just missed Ghost Game.
No, it doesn't seem to be there. But I'm just seeing if any of the, just in general, like if I recognize her from anything else and go, oh, it's this person. But none of the previous roles are
Popping out now.
no. Fruits Basket, supporting cast. No, I know of that character, but I've never watched the show.
Yeah.
Shogeki no Soma. So Fruits Basket, Dr. Stone. No, there's nothing on her My Anime list that pops out immediately. Like I'm back as far as 2018 and Darling in the Franxx. Okay.
I haven't watched that, have we?
Fate Apocrypha. Oh, Yig the Millennia in Fate Apocrypha. Okay. Okay, yeah, I know that one. Yeah, no, really, like she voiced Cody Hackins in the Japanese Ace Attorney anime. She was Cody Hackins. Oh yeah, that's fun. Or sorry, for the Japanese version, Kyuta Utaki. Well, it's that's surname, first name. Yeah.
Which one is the surname?
Oh, Utaki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's fun. Cute. Oh, his name is okay. His Japanese name is just Cute Otaku.
Yeah.
Because he's small.
Mm.
even in the Japanese, the Ace Attorney puns are awful. I love it, but it's awful. Yeah, back into 2014 here. Like she's been active as an actor. Oh, all right, 2013 is as far back as this goes, and
yeah.
I've recognized 2, if maybe 3 roles.
Yeah, I recognize some faces, but that doesn't necessarily mean I know the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just going. I can't imagine Ampimon got a new actress. I think they just told Ampimon's Jellymon's actress to just, dial it up to 11.
Yeah.
So yeah, fun. Okay. So, Food Wars has good food and good looking waifus. Yeah, the like. If any show was to win the Anime Food Makes Me Hungry award, it is Food Wars. Shogeki no Soma is definitely that one.
Roll up there a bit and we'll see if we missed anything.
Let's see. So Reiko says, if I do my rewrite of the series, I'm making more syncs. That's fair. Because we did say we wanted to see more. It's a shame. Like, I love that Ruli and Jellymon's friendship is that strong that it can happen. But I would have liked to see it with the other two. Maybe Kyoshiro gets Gamamon for a day or something.
Yeah. Did he?
Yeah, but not on the same level. Not in a our thoughts are connected and I can see your attacks in digital space kind of way. So they've had moments, but they haven't committed to it the same way they did with Jellymon and Ruli.
I was just wondering if I was just making that up in my head.
No. The return of the soft drinks. Wait, what? Be far more tolerant with the different evolutions of Gamamon if you had different ones depending on who the partner was at the moment. See, that would make sense.
Yeah, that's why we were at least saying maybe the other ones were like a Gamamon to do a Hokuto.
Yeah.
Like a different Gamamon, and that's how they evolved because of him. But
yeah, I'm not looking forward to Gilidhumon, Fumamon, and Bombmon just being other Gamamon perfect levels.
Yeah,
get away from me with that. Right. Desmond says, now I wish she and Entermon were talking to each other. Oh God, no. Be funny, but no. That's too much sugar. I feel like I'd get diabetes just listening to them. Because as imagine a Digimon story about 3 kids and a single Digimon, and it had different evolutions depending on who's the partner at the moment. That's an interesting concept. You could have an arc where one gets jealous of the relationship because the Digimon seems friendlier with one person than another. You know, it's real. You know, there's a lot you could do with something like that. Justin, if you think about it, Jellymon did have moments where she spoke some English when she spoke. Yeah, but not to that level where her whole accent changed.
Yeah.
She becomes American. She's like,
yeah, which is hilarious because that's the opposite of Kyosho.
Like, yeah, like, have you ever heard Pegasus J. Crawford, or sorry, Maximilian Pegasus in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Japanese version? That's what Amphimon is.
Yeah.
You know. Or imagine if the anime had a constant of Jellymon slowly getting obsessed with tokusatsu because of Kyoshiro's influence and falling completely for King Gainar after reaching Thetismon. Yeah, like if there was some, because like we've kind of pointed it out over the last few weeks where she does seem to be getting a lot more weeby.
And in the last episode, he went to see a Sentai show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there could be something there.
That was kind of foreshadowing in a way.
I guess a little bit. Like she has a whole goddamn rider kick. Like she just does the common rider kick. Like, but her foot does the thing her hands do as Thetismon and just stands on a cable. I want to see that backfire in an episode though. Someone grabs the cable and swings her around.
Yeah.
I just think that'd be a fun visual. Like, because it was something that never even really happened with Metal Greymon. Where Metal Greymon shoots the claw off and you just have the thing attached to it. Like no one's ever just gone, no.
Yeah.
You know, and attacked the cable or anything. But
now you know how I feel about out of nowhere English fun. By being a K-pop fan. One of the best ones is that Super Junior song where he says something like "shut your tongue" instead of "shut your mouth."
Oh.
Or whoever wrote the English version of one of Rain's songs, it's meant to be something is intolerable, and he says intolerable to make it fit with the way the syllables would have gone in the original. Oh, English in K-pop is so bad.
Yeah, like I don't mind English, you know, or the gratuitous use of English phrases. But why did she become American?
Yeah. Like, Mina, come back.
Yeah. Oh God, it's like I wouldn't get away with showing it here. But it's like Onechanbara Z2 Chaos, where they have a whole theme song called Ichiban wa Mi. So instead of Ore wa Ichiban, Ichiban wa Mi. So, in the English version of the game, she actually says that, you know, Ichiban wa Mi. But in the Japanese version, she goes like, I am Ichiban, and that's kind of like, oh no.
Doesn't matter. It's like an American trying to speak Japanese to a Japanese person.
Yeah. It's so wild. Kyoshiro is basically Gamamon's babysitter when Hiro is busy, and he and Angoramon could bond with him through some series. They both love.
Yeah, and like with Angoramon being such a nerd as he is, like I know he's more of a history nerd, but like they could bond around series and shows and stuff. That would make sense, but
there were perfect excuses for them to get an evolution with him. It's like English Sonic from the Japanese version. Oh, Sonic X. Yeah. Nice reference. I love Pegasus J. Crawford's Japanese voice. It's funny because the character isn't Japanese. Oh yeah, like Japanese Pegasus just sounds like American Pegasus, but just with a lot more Americanisms thrown into the dialogue, where he's running around going, "Oh my god!" Yeah, that's all. That's all Amphimon was missing. Just a random, "Oh my god!" So,
oh, she's gonna get a clueless, like whatever.
yeah, she basically was. Mina come back. Oh my god! Like why?
It's fun, but I'm just like, oh, the cringe.
Yeah. But like they're leaning into it, which is nice, right? It's not unironic cringe. It's like they're fully aware of it. Like,
panicking. I plugged my phone into this wire, which is plugged into the Switch. Maybe I'll just plug it into the PS5.
Or into the other adapter.
We're using both of those, aren't we?
Are we using this cable?
No, it's just not charging.
Okay, here.
Well, I just plugged in the headphones with that one, but
oh, jeez, that's hot. That's running hot. Feel that.
Okay, maybe I'm gonna leave the headphones out for now.
Yeah. Rika says, I want an OVA of Justimon and Amphimon starting as rivals, becoming friends, and then start fighting the evil Dark Starmon that evolved into Dark Novamon for the final battle of the future. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Imagine if Amphimon said Yugi Boy or Kaibo. Let's not give them ideas.
Hero Boy.
That's also a good one. Japanese Sonic can speak English because the voice actor Junichi Kanemaru can do it. He even does it now. Okay. That was Sekibahime. Dilate and Fate. Sekibahime. Sekibahime. Which one were you again? Oh, yeah, this one. Little robot head on her kimono as well.
Is that not just the Mako from the last episode?
That is just Meru, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's just Meru. Oh. Cute. I like the robot hood more.
Yeah. Yeah, she looks like Meru trying to cosplay as Talisman or something. Rico has to take out the doggo.
No. Well, have fun.
Have fun.
We'll probably still be here. We're gonna go into Artist Alley for a few minutes, and we still have Pedge's other comment.
Make the rank.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought about that. Yeah. Okay, let's do that first then. I don't know. So
I don't know either.
Oh, crap! I was gonna let you go first this time because I was so set on my score on episode 59.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't not give it to Amphimon.
Yeah.
Right, because she's given us just so much joy.
Yeah.
In the last 20 minutes alone. I can't.
Joy is a word.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give favorite character to Amphimon.
Same.
Okay.
I didn't like the crying baby, who had been the water god up until that point.
Oh, I kind of saw that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's very tropey. because he was very childish out the gate. Like there was a part of me that was like, oh, you're very Gomamon in personality. So I could see the tantrum of I'm not having my way. I could see that coming.
I didn't see it coming so much as he was being such a baby. Thought it would be a bit more evil than that, but then yeah. And then he was even less convincing as a villain when he had his tongue stuck out, and I know it was wrapped around her, but he was trying to talk and he's all nah 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 nah. No.
Yeah, I get you. I get you on that one.
So yeah, I wasn't a fan.
What do I want to score this?
That brought it down for me. She brought that moment up.
Yeah.
Like she saved it slightly in that moment, but
yeah. So you're going through what I went through with 59 in reverse.
Then yeah, the horror was pretty good.
Oh yeah, the visuals in this episode were very good.
Yeah. So that brought it up, at least. And then it was even worse when it was Brilliant Hero.
Oh yeah, because I don't know about you, but every time they make Hero look like an old man because something has happened to him, it creeps me out.
Yeah, and with Ruli, they had the little skinny cheekbones, like all their life had been sucked out of her. It's
again.
No, it makes me scared and sick.
Yeah. There's definitely an uncomfortableness to it, which is good. That's what the show should be.
Just like you said,
10 episodes ago, we got Make Rackmon.
Yeah.
It does not feel like it's been 10 weeks. It does not feel like it's been 10 weeks since Make Rackmon. 11 because of the New Year break, sure. But episode-wise, that feels like forever ago.
Yeah, I was going through Rico's shorts on YouTube of the time lapses.
Yeah.
I was going through and I was like, oh yeah, you and you and you, and I was like, that wasn't that long ago. Why does it feel like I saw you last year?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean. Like
no, I wasn't going there. I wasn't even going to make the joke too easy. You know, technically we did see Lilithmon last year.
That's not what I was going for.
No.
I meant in.
Yeah, you meant like a grander space of time kind of last year.
Yeah. Better than the last episode, which was confusing because.
Yeah, you know what's fun? Seriousmon is the only one we haven't given best character to out of the mega debuts.
That's because we're sick of seeing Gamamon. I love Gamamon and I love all the evolutions, but it's just like, oh, you evolved again, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, not even Sparklies and Psycho could bring Seriousmon to like, because Seriousmon didn't do anything once he evolved. He went bang bang.
Yeah.
At least the other two had personality. Amphimon has personality enough for the three of them.
Yeah. Obviously, I had a bit of
I'd like to see Marine Angemon interacting with his dark counterpart. Yeah, I kind of hope they do that in the future, whether it be a game or an anime or something down the road. I'd love to see that interaction. I
think I'm falling around a 4.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah, because the episode itself minus Amphimon was about a 3 with the horror and the.
Yeah, I would say
had she not saved the crying baby, that would knock it down as well.
Yeah. See, I think the like similar to last episode where you take Gulus out and look at like sort of the overall structure of the episode. I think if you do this with this episode and take Amphimon out, I think this episode is still better.
It's like the Pumpkinmon episode or something. Oh, I just wanted to play. Oh, I just wanted to have friends.
Yeah, but I still think this episode is a better baseline story than Jiraiya.
Yeah.
If like the pacing is even so much better. This episode flew by, where Jiraiya was kind of like, we're getting to the point yet. And then Gulus turned up, and then the episode was over. It was like,
yeah, the tension was there, and and then the tension was gone straight away, and that was it. It was over.
So so even from a if I was saying before that Jiraiya was a 3 if you take out the Gulus bit, then I think Water Ghost is like a 3.5. Right, it's just that it's that bit better because of pacing and story and just the visual horror as well. I like the visual horror of everybody just bleeding like geysers of water more than they're melted into Tono-sama's back.
Yeah,
which was a cool visual. Don't get me wrong, but I like the
it makes
the
me laugh
pixely eyes and everything.
It makes me laugh in the way that he couldn't feel that he had several people standing inside his back. It's like, well, he doesn't know what happens to them.
Yeah, yeah, that was weird. Like, because Kyoshiro was clearly being pulled into his body.
Yeah.
And then Tono-sama just sort of goes, "He left me." Yeah. I'm like, no, he didn't.
Can you not
absorbed
feel
him.
that new set of feet leaning on your kidneys, you know?
Exactly.
I don't know if frogs have kidneys, but you know what I mean.
I don't know if Digimon have kidneys, but yeah, no, I get where you're coming from.
There are like a good 8 or 12 people in there, like.
So
what do you think Amphimon looks like under her diver helmet? Like Thetismon, but happier.
Thetismon without the jellyfish head.
Yeah. I like that picture we just saw.
Yeah, well, I was going to bring that up when we were doing the artist alley. So...
Oh, speaking of that, we have to contact the other guy.
Oh, we'll get to that. So... Right, so back on track. So my thought process. So I think this was a 3.5. And then Amphimon bumps it up to a 4.
Yeah, because she saved the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. She still confuses me. I don't hate her.
No.
But
she's going to take it. She's going to get used to.
Like?
Question mark. But like but even like the lead up to the episode, like we were talking about earlier, where she's like, "Hey Kyoshiro, remember all the bullshit and all the trouble I caused you? Remember all the times I nearly got you killed?"
Yeah.
That was fun.
They didn't even want to save the world to save all the people. They wanted to save it so they could have more fun.
Yeah. Like, hold on. Yeah, actually, can we touch on that for a sec? When has Kyoshiro liking people ever been a plot point? Because that seems to have come out of nowhere. Do I like people? That kind of came out of nowhere.
He is a bit of a recluse in that. But he wanted to, come over and have his little high school experience. And that means you gotta hang out with people and spend time with people. But then again, he spends a lot of time researching or working.
Yeah, but like we've never seen him go, "Oh, I just can't be, but I can't be around people right now."
Yeah.
It was a very, I was like, wait, what? Maybe I need to just watch the scene again. Maybe I've missed a line or of dialogue or something.
I get where you're coming from. I don't think you're wrong. I think he just said that, like, kind of like how we, go talking about going somewhere and then we go, "Oh, people,"
Yeah, but
yeah, you're right. I don't think we've gotten that
out of
specifically out of him, but
yeah.
I feel like it would be part of him if he's that much of a recluse.
Yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't bring down the episode because it's like a little sort of, wait, where did that come from? It's just something to ponder for later.
Yeah.
It doesn't actively hurt the rest of the episode like Gekomon pulling Frozomon's friends thing.
Yeah.
So, but the episode is definitely not a 5.
No.
And I even think 4.5 would be too high.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with a 4.
Yeah, that's where I am I'm at as well. Like I said, had she not been there, that ending would have just annoyed the piss out of me.
Yeah.
He just cried.
And then it just would have been a 3.
Yeah, it was just don't do it again now. See you later.
Yeah, but the fact that she's so Gyaru and Genki girl about it is...
She just made it so much better. Don't cry. Don't be a baby,
Yeah.
People are fun.
So, sorry, 4. Jesus.
4, yeah.
Right. So then, ranking. Now, here comes the fun part. Ooh. More time. Yeah. Scribbles. Yeah, well, they're both similar episodes. Yeah, no, yeah, it's a very similar episode, like baseline to Scribbles.
I always look at Monsters Beauty Serum and how are you up that high?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was definitely something in the moment that we liked.
Yeah.
So
Makes me question everything that I have to put under it.
yeah. I think it was just because of how psychological it was, because that was different. Because the show had been very in your face with the body horror, and this was very much, you know, you could actually feel that idea in real life,
like the tension, being on edge from it. And, yeah.
So I think that's what really gave Beauty Serum its score. It's probably not a 4 on a rewatch, but
yeah,
in the moment, sure. So I'm going to it's the Petermon episode. Did I like it more than the Petermon episode? I think so. Yeah, well, I like that Nightmare got referenced.
Yeah.
Also, the references of well, we've dealt with we've done rituals and pyramids. What's next? It didn't tie into anything. That was just foreshadowing to say.
Yeah.
Which I don't think the episode needed, but I guess what tied it all together was that they were going to a shrine.
Yeah.
So it kind of fits. Yeah, did I like it better than the Petermon episode? Petermon being all MJ about it. Man-eating forest. I did like it better than man-eating forest. So by proxy, it's better than Land of Children. Nightmare. I'm stuck on
forest. The people.
Oh, they just.
Some people were saved. The rest of them were dead.
Yeah, the people.
The ones that were saved by the other guy.
By Maury Shellmon.
Yeah.
No, was it Cherrymon?
Yeah. Cherrymon was eating them.
Eating them, yeah. So Maury Shellmon was keeping them safe.
Yeah.
So
all the ones that were eaten. That was it. They were eaten.
Yeah, and it really and since then we've been on this slope of, oh no, we have to show you that everybody's okay at the end.
Yeah.
I wonder if
I wiped their memories. It's fine.
Yeah, I wonder if over in Japan, the studios got letters, like
maybe
that the show is too scary for little Jimmy or something, so they have to do that thing now. It's like when shows are getting dubbed, and you see a helicopter crash, and there's a random news broadcaster that's like, oh, they got their parachutes just in time.
Yeah.
And it's like, where?
Yeah.
But they have to say it because they can't have death on children's television.
Yeah.
So
it feels like there was a point.
This is
where they just went, oh no, everyone has to be safe now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna put it above Beauty Serum.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this episode was very this episode where Beauty Serum was the psychological water episode. This was just the straight up body horror water episode. Even more so than bloody what's its name with the Guapamon. Because that was watery as well.
Yeah. Oh, what was his name?
Mysterious Lake.
Yeah.
With Xiaojinmon. Yeah, I gave that a 2. That episode sucked.
Xiaojinmon, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That was less water and more I don't want to say cannibal because he was eating humans, but you know what I mean.
Well, no, I was gonna say cannibal turtle. Yeah, that
Yeah.
works. The witching hour, I enjoyed. I don't think it's a better episode than the witch. No, well, that's the Picklemon episode, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely not better than Ghost Taxi.
No. Second sight, I don't think.
No. Where do I have second? Oh yeah, second sight is like.
Did you put it?
Yeah, where did I put second sight?
Oh, down there.
Oh, right, the
You do think
Fukatsu
it's
one
better.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I just didn't like that. Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I'm gonna put it above Witching Hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more I think about that Picklemon episode, I'm kind of like where you are with Beauty Serum. Like, how did you get that high? But I do think it's just a lot. I think the visuals of that episode carried it, and then just the intrigue Picklemon gave us with, you know, oh my God, you're so cool. You know, I went through time and I saw your future or whatever. So I'm gonna do that. This could also be recency bias. Totally. But yeah, the more I look at this one, I'm like, yeah, I don't actually think you're a 4, but I can't mulligan at this stage, so, you know, because that ruins the point of this.
Yeah.
So
I'm having trouble with it. I feel like I want to put it above Monster Beauty Serum.
Okay.
But I also feel like I enjoyed Nightmare.
Oh. Oh, that's a weird dichotomy. Yeah.
That's like you said, like if you take Splashmon out of the Splashmon episode, it was, you know, pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I kind of want to just put it over Scribbles.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, we can do that. Cool. Get that set up for you then. And with this, our orders are changing again. We're having less on the same lines. I mean, it might only be by 1 or 2 in some cases, but changes are changes.
Do you hear yourself, Meg? No. I just say the things. No, I enjoyed Nightmare more than this, I think. I think Agumon, had she been in a different episode, maybe? I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Nightmare was
like, you know, like I didn't even expect to get Amphimon in this episode. Because you remember how everyone was convinced we were getting Thetismon in the Splashmon episode?
Yeah.
And just that didn't happen.
Yeah. Welcome back, Reiko.
Hey Reiko, welcome back. So for me, this is my 29th best. For you, it's your 35th.
Yeah.
That's quite the difference between for having them the same score, how we ultimately feel about them is very different.
Like we have like similar around them.
Yeah.
Between them even.
Yeah, but like you have second sight all the way up here as 30, your 30th best. And for me it's all the way down here as like my 5th worst.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Right. We still have Pedge's other comment to get to.
Yes.
So let's go read that. And okay, so Pedja then for episode 60 says this is definitely the best Mega Evolution episode so far. I don't know, I still think Seriousmon is the best of the 3 episode wise.
Episode quality wise, anyway.
Episode quality wise, yeah, I actually have to go look at my rankings again just to make sure I'm not talking out my ass on that one. Impure. Well, I gave Impurity a 5.
Yeah.
Pyramid got a 3.5, and Water Ghost got a 4. So yeah, no, I'm not talking out my ass on that one.
Yeah, Digimon really got.
Oh, he got shafted.
Yeah, he really did.
But anyway. And definitely the most deserved Mega Evolution with all of the flashbacks with Kyosho and Jellymon and her telling and her telling him she thinks she likes humans. And Evolution was great. Amphimon looks amazing. She also speaks English like Minoa from Last Evolution.
Monica.
Monica Bellucci, yeah. And the fight was good too. I did enjoy the action around the fight for this episode. I really did. The horror in this episode was really on point. Humans with water coming out of their eyes was a bit creepy. And Cethilamon is basically a dark version of Marine Angemon. I mean it's hard to say basically when he just is.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, I feel like if we didn't already have Marine Devimon, which is a perfect, this would be Marine Devimon.
Yeah.
I think they was like, oh, that name's already taken. So they even bring into question who sent the Digimon. Yeah, I did like all the callbacks, like Hiro thinking about Lilithmon and Kazuhamon, really referencing the Sirius Mon episode and referencing the pyramids. Yeah. No, I did. I really liked all that. As I was saying, like, look at this show and its continuity for a change, referencing what happened, a few weeks ago.
Yeah, when some like a close friend dies, they don't even talk about it the next day.
Yeah. It was also nice to see Armadillomon's armor evolution, Submarimon, from 02. Even though this was not a plot episode for all the stuff that happened in the episode, it was amazing. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Wow.
Okay. Wow.
4 for the Gulus episode.
So we all agree then that episode 60 was better than 59, yeah?
Seems so.
Seems so. Cool.
Jasmine said, wait, Jellymon didn't like humans before? I think she was more indifferent to them.
Yeah.
They were just there, but he was her darling.
Yeah, this, again, like, that whole thing falls apart if you think about it too much.
Yeah. It's meant to kind of convey that they're in their own little world or
I
whatever.
think so, yeah.
But it kind of doesn't work when you don't convey that
because,
otherwise.
Do you know what would have been nice leading up to this is we've seen Jellymon go off and, like, do whatever she does as a lady of the night. Well, maybe not that. But, but she's very much a night owl and she's always up to some scheme or something.
Yeah.
If we ever saw her picking on humans more, or antagonizing other humans, this would have maybe made a bit more sense in the, she's actually come to appreciate humans and they aren't just, figurines for her to play with or something.
Yeah.
That whole line of dialogue falls apart if you think about it too much. All right, so that's the comments out of the way. I don't feel like there's nothing for the last Atmon episode, which gives me big sads. But
watch Atmon.
Yeah. Seriously. Watch Atmon with us. Oh yeah. I went back and looked over that. And yeah, for the length that goes on, there is like 2 battles.
Oh, wow.
Because it's the intro of a JRPG. It's just plot, 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 plot.
Yeah, we're talking
tutorial
about Cyber Sleuth, sorry.
Yeah, I have a comment on one of my Cyber Sleuth videos where it's like, too much talking and no gameplay. Bad game. I'm just like, yeah, the opening couple of hours of Cyber Sleuth, they do talk a lot.
It does remind me of those comments that I saw on Ace Attorney where they're like,
Oh, yeah.
You just have to keep clicking to the next bit of dialogue. This isn't a game.
Yeah.
It's a visual novel. What do you expect?
Yeah, but JRPGs are kind of like that at the start.
Mm.
They're just visual novels with a bigger budget.
Yeah.
Um. So
Oh, Justin said, wait, did Hiro learn how to say no because Gulus Gamamon told Hiro to sync up with him and he refused?
I guess he did.
I guess so. Well, to Gulus anyway. That's, I mean, he doesn't entirely have a lot to be afraid of with Gulus.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know he did try to attack them at one stage, first time.
Yeah.
But he hasn't since. He's just kind of disappeared. So Hiro was just like, no, go away.
Yeah.
And he went away. It's that simple. Rico said it's a thing of the genre.
Yarp. Okay.
Right.
So then, I will close off the comments sections. And we shall... Let me just find that helmetless Amphimon artwork. Also, this artwork by Hase with the yeah, I'll just open this up and because this is Wikimon's timeline, so there's not going to be anything sus. Well,
Yeah.
you would hope. Okay, so we'll kick off the artist alley then, before we wrap up. Boy, I forget where everything is.
That's the one.
That's the one. So I love this artwork by Hase Popopo, where we've got Cathilamon in the background, we've got the Hyangomon, we've got Submarimon here, Jellymon in the Shrine Maiden clothing, and then Amphimon holding on to her. I love this.
Yeah.
It almost feels like she could just climb in and start piloting.
Yeah.
Like she's just outside
She
of her
does
mech
it.
suit.
Exactly what's inside
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Like Jellymon is just outside of her mech suit at the moment. I really do like that. It's amazing, and it was made so fast. Yeah, Hase like cranks them out like very quickly after the after the show airs. Let me see if they have one for 59. Oh, they do. No, that's the Bitmon. Okay. Oh, what?
That's the one I made the awkward comment about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, not that.
That is not episode 59. I mean, I'm here for what that is, but oh, there it is.
There it is.
Wow.
Does it come in color?
I hope not, because I love the idea of it being like a manga splash panel.
Yeah, look at them button heads. That's really cool.
Yeah. And then Tono-sama just having this big, like, I'm a
guys
hero
on
pose.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's freaking amazing.
With how fast the Hase works,
Yeah.
you have to wonder, do they have some insider information?
I think it might just be experience. I mean, they might just be a professional animator, so they're able to just get it out, Gulus Gamamon for the first time in a while. I get the feeling that the degree of cruelty is decreasing every time he appears. But this time he was just a bad-mouthed younger brother. If you synchronize, will it become evil? See, even it's not just us. Like, he is getting like watered down. And the weirdest thing about that is he doesn't appear enough for that to happen.
Yeah.
So you can't even say, well, the more he's shown up, the more he's been around humans, and you can't argue that because he's shown up 4 times.
Yeah.
Like in 60 episodes. It's
That's
like when
mostly
Gamamon
just in the last 5 minutes. You know?
And even like it's like even in that episode when he was transforming, it's kind of like everyone went, "Oh right, yeah, this happens."
Yeah, even they forgot.
Yeah. Jellymon was like, "Oh no," but like I think Angoramon was like, "What's going on?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, it has been a while."
Mm.
So, but yeah, that is badass.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, no, I really do love this. Oh, oh, they got that. Sweet.
Mm.
Um, and then we come back to this.
Yeah.
So, and then,
We need to go back to uh
hmm?
one with the helmet off.
Oh yeah, Wikimon.
Digimon, yeah. So I'll go back one. There we go. No, that
Oh,
was it.
okay.
Line here.
Yeah. So
There it
there. So
is.
this person's interpretation of what Amphimon looks like without the helmet.
At laser_book.
There you
There
go.
you go.
So Desmond asked that, didn't? Was it Desmond that asked about Amphimon without the helmet?
No, I think it was Androius.
Was it Androius?
Amphimon's supposed to be a diver raptor. What do you think?
Oh,
Amphiman?
Androius. Yeah. So there you go, Androius. That's one interpretation anyway. I do like our headcanon now that it's just a mech suit for Jellymon.
Yeah.
There's just a dashboard with a bunch of levers and buttons that she can press. That'd be so fun. Amphimon talks like Musimon. And then the two of them together. So
yeah. Is there much of a size difference? I think he just has a bigger head.
yeah. See,
And I think
Marine
his head looks
Angemon's size changes depending on what he's needed for.
Yeah. I think
Like
when you're looking at them size wise, I think his head is a little bigger just to accommodate the big grin.
oh yeah, the stitched mouth and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, definitely. So like yeah, like in some series it's giant, in others it's the size of a water bottle.
Mm.
It really just depends. This is pre-Villain Decay. Gentleman said a suitless Amphimon should be like a mode or an ultimate or like a mode change or like an ultra level.
Mm.
Yeah, I could see that happening. Like looking at the looking at the Toei artwork, I could definitely see like parts of the armor dropping off, but I don't like it seems too connected for me to think that it can just drop off like Iron Man's suit.
Yeah. Maybe.
Mm.
I mean, I don't think you can get out of those shoulders.
No.
I think you're stuck with the shoulders, definitely.
Yeah. But I do like to imagine that this is just a cockpit and Jellymon's just in there mashing buttons now.
That's why it has no organs, because there's nothing down there except the part of her seat that slots in.
Yeah. Although the big long tentacle ears, I'm not sure how I feel about.
Mm.
They're an interesting touch. The evolution though, I'm sad that it wasn't Thetismon Princess carrying Kyoshiro.
Yeah, that would have made so much sense.
But I do like that. Like we did also say, well, she'll probably carry him in her tentacles.
Yeah.
What I wasn't prepared for was her yeeting him.
Yeah.
Like, pick you up, sprint, 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 yeet, so I can evolve. I wasn't expecting that one. I don't think I'd have to go back and listen to what we said before, but I don't remember us discussing that idea.
One of the ideas I think we had was her dragging him behind her with the tentacles as well.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I don't think she ever threw him.
Yeah, eat the child. Kick the baby. Kyoshiro, no, don't kick the baby. That is fun. Kick the baby. Cool. All right. Well, then we'll move over to Reiko's Twitter.
Yeah.
Which you should be following already if you're not.
Mm-hmm.
Please and thank you. And so let's drop on down until Lilithmon. So I really enjoy this one. I like the crossed legs.
Mm.
Well, we'll blow it up.
Yeah, look at that hair. It looks so real.
Yeah, you don't get that from back here. But then as soon as you pop it, it's like everything shines.
Yeah.
I like the ornaments in the hair.
Mm.
You can tell there's like some distance between them, like
Yeah.
just with how far away from the camera they are. The glowing blue eyes. I'm here, or purple. I'm here for that.
They look really well done.
Yeah. A moderate booba. I mean, in line with the show, they gave her moderate booba in the show. Huh.
What?
So, is her hand like doing this? Or is it reaching out?
Blowing a kiss.
Is it blowing a hit? Okay.
That kind of motion.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Cool. I know, I wasn't sure what motion the hand was going for, so I was like, is it like limp forward, or is it beckoning, or is it like kiss blowing, as you said? So I wasn't sure about that.
So it looks like to me that it's blowing a kiss. Because it looks like... Oh, wait.
You see it.
I'm trying to figure it.
Yeah. Which one's the thumb and which one's the pinky? That's why I'm wondering, is the hand limp forward?
If I had messed up the Lilithmon drawing, the entire community would have come together to beat me up.
No, you did. You did wonderfully.
Yeah, I feel like the hand is like that.
Okay.
Oh, like that. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Palm up.
Right. So I just can't read perspective. That's what's happening there. Detailing in the cloth. Love it. Same thing we said about Kazuhamon with the ribbon going through the kimono. You just can't beat that. It looks like one continuous line. You gotta love that.
It does look like it goes in under the bit of fabric and back out, like.
Yeah. And then...
Ooh, nails. Those are some nice nails.
They are. Those are some nice nails.
Can I just clip that and bring it to my nail person and be like, do this? I won't be able to type and work anymore, but you know.
No, hold on. I'll open up this one for you then, so we can. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, those are pretty. I want them. Yeah, like I said, I won't be able to type at work anymore, but you know.
Yeah. No, very good. Like even like the different shades in the skin tone.
Yeah.
Really good. So yeah, no, I really do. I like the Lilithmon. I like that she's just sort of sitting cross-legged.
I like the drapes of the fabric and
yeah, like the creasing, like like that's super
and then
fun.
the shiny, it's like she's wearing wet look leggings almost.
Yeah. Maybe. Who knows if a nail salon would accept that? Worth it?
Sure they would. Purple claws, please.
Purple claws.
I'm not entirely sure what they're called when they're that size, because I know the ones with the square tip are called coffins. Coffin shaped.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I hadn't considered that.
I'm not sure the spiky ones are called.
I haven't gotten my nails did in a while, so. But yeah, no, I did. Very pretty. Her little button anime nose.
I was just thinking I want to poke her button nose.
Yeah, can we just boop the snoot?
Boop the snoot, yeah. Oh, she'd murder us.
Oh, definitely. You imagine those nails. Yeah, those nails would be through your gullet so fast. Oh, they would be through your gullet so fast. But I mean, might be worth it. I mean, how many people can die saying they've booped Lilithmon's snoot? How many, you know? Well, none can say it. They're all dead.
Yeah. They're on the other side going, excuse me. Excuse me. I booped.
So yeah. Absolutely wonderful.
Can I get a glass of that Pepsi?
Sure.
There's nothing else here and I'm out of water.
Oh.
Would you like a glass of Pepsi?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay with the water.
Okay.
Like, if we had used some of the stuff earlier,
Yeah.
sure, but it's a bit late for that.
Yeah.
Meg brought home a bottle of Icelandic whiskey. It's called Floki.
Named after the first settler of Iceland, but he wasn't the first permanent settler. That was the guy who founded the town.
Yeah.
Who they have a statue of. Not Leaf, the other one.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name.
Yeah, we got plenty of photos with the Leif Erikson statue. What's the chat saying? Sounds like Lilithmon would do a dead end skewer.
Yeah.
Reiko, there are some things worth dying for. But yeah. Alright, so let's bring up Ancient Sphinxmon because oh boy.
Time lapse.
Yeah, I know, and I feel like we should look at the time lapse later because
Time lapses are great.
yeah, but I'm going to be honest. I got confused about what was where at first.
Okay.
And then once I watched the time lapse, I was like, "Oh, right, okay." I didn't realize we were looking at him arse first, so I got super confused. I was like, "What the what's with the gun?" And then once it clicked in my head, I was like, "Oh, I'm just an idiot." Yeah, it was the composition choice on this was brave and bold.
He's like, you want to boop something?
Yeah.
Boop this?
Yeah, I mean, like you know.
There's the tail.
But there's the tail. I didn't. Yeah, it's just because it's not a Digimon we see often.
Yeah.
My brain couldn't compute.
Yeah, no, at first it took me a second because in the show he was just a square.
Exactly.
He was just a square.
Yeah, in the show he was just a square. Yeah, I think there's more detail on him here than there was in any of his scenes in Ghost Game.
Yeah.
So also like the original Power Ranger Megazord. Right, you know the mastodon that like the head becomes the shield for that.
Yeah.
So at first I was looking at Ancient Sphinxmon's head and going, "Oh, it's a wait, if that's a shield, where's the rest of it?" I was like, "Wait, no!" And then everything clicked. I was like, and then I saw the time lapse and I was like, "All right, yeah, okay, he's butt first, okay." Because again, I thought like I was looking at it in that context. Oh yeah, no, but I was looking at it in that context, right? So, hold on, how the window's a bit skewed here, is it? Let me fix that. Okay, that's better. So, right, so I'm looking at it in the context, right? Because my brain is wired to the moon. We're on holiday as well, right? So I'm exhausted as well at this point, right? But I'm looking at this like it's the Megazord mammoth shield. And then I'm like, I don't remember his face being all the way down there. What the?
You were expecting a head up here?
Oh yeah, yeah, basically.
Up where it says "I am darkness."
Yeah. Yeah. So I had super fun with this when everything clicked, and I was like, oh, I'm just an idiot. Like I am simple. Like, you know, I am simple. But like once I sort of was able to work out like what went where.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, right, okay, yeah, now everything makes sense.
Yeah, no, I could see it, but I was just like, damn, you made him kind of sexy because he's a block.
Yeah, see, that doesn't help it in the ghost kit. Like, see, without the text, right, it's a bit more obvious, right? So I feel like because of the black background and because he's black and he's got the black uh yeah, yeah, right, because he's got like the black border as well. Like, I feel like everything kind of got lost with the text over it. But when you look at it without the text, it makes a lot more sense. Like that, there's the
Also,
butt.
you were looking at it on your phone as well, so it's a lot smaller. So
Yeah,
that probably didn't help.
didn't help,
Yeah.
right? But so you've got you've got the butt here, you've got the
Yeah.
legs, you've got a very slender body and torso.
Mm.
Reiko, you might be making me a furry here. And right, but then you get to the cannons and the other face, and I was just like, oh wait, hold on, I might be lost again. But like once I was able to piece together what went where and what I was looking at, I was like, yeah, this is actually great. Once I was able to understand what again what body parts were where,
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, no, actually I do really like this.
Yeah, I can't stop staring at the butt though.
Oh no, it's very prominent, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just like, here, have it.
Yeah, and that's why I say we need to look at you need to watch the time lapse for this one, because yowie wowie. Like, just like, hold on.
Yeah.
It's just all butt. And then I'm watching it filled in. I'm like, oh right, okay, yeah, everything makes sense. He's looking back at the viewer, and then his main shield thing comes up, and that threw me off as well. Because it blocks the side of the face that's looking back. So that's why that wasn't immediately obvious to me, because I couldn't tell he was looking back at first.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, that time lapse is just have all the booty.
But that's what cats do.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, no, yeah, no, you're right.
I'm surprised it doesn't have a butthole. Oh no, I said the word.
You said the word.
Oh no.
Oh no, Susan YouTube is going to shut us down. Oh no. For reference, there's a Lockstin video where he's talking about Pokemon plushies, and he got demonetized for talking about the plushies' butthole. Oh, I said it.
And the plushies had them.
The plushies had them, so they were. It wasn't talking about them out of context or for silly reasons. It was literally like, why is this design here? Why does this need to be on a toy? But yeah, no, so again, I like, once I watched the time lapse and I could see where everything was. Yeah, why has that been trending the last couple of days?
It's on your screen.
Oh,
but
yeah. Why has this been trending? I'm not sure I want to click into it, but
please. We've already said the B word. We don't want to be demonetized any further.
So yeah, no, so I really like it. It's just, for my simple brain looking at this on a phone screen, I got lost in black on black. Wait, moving on. So I really do. I think I love how shiny he is. Like, hold on, if we just bring this back up, like all of this, I love how shiny he is.
Yeah.
Again,
like, he'd be very cold to the touch.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But again, like, there's more detail on him here than there was in his whole episode.
Yeah. Like I said, he was just a block. He didn't even seem to have back legs in that episode.
No. I tried to make it move like a cat. Yeah, I see that now.
You did a very good job. AJ's brain just didn't.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Yeah, stupid dragon brain just go brr.
Furries are strangely wealthy, so if I do, maybe I'll be making you a millionaire. Not if you have to start making the art.
Yeah, I'll be making Reiko the millionaire, I think, if that ever came to pass. Good lord. So yeah, no, and again, like, I love the speckling on the gun barrels. I think that's really cool detail. Yeah, but this stupid main shield thing just threw everything off for me at first.
You thought his head should be in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should put on the brain.
Just-
Not me for once. No, it
hold
is.
on.
I can't unsee that, but
Just for anyone who needs context for what I'm talking about. Yeah, that'll do. So this, right, the elephant head here. Oh, hold on, I have to move the screen across. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. So this elephant shield here, that's when I originally looked at the top of Ancient Sphinxmon, this is what I was seeing. So, and then everything else just got lost in the abyss after that. So that's, yeah.
wanted the guns to feel like a different material, so they're greeny and like the rest of the body, which is
Oh yeah, totally. And yeah, as I say, I like the speckles on it. It really does give that impression. So yeah, no, well done there. Again, you did a great job. My brain just
those silver handguns with the six
revolvers.
Revolver, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't get that. I couldn't think of that word at all. But it's got that same feel to it.
Yeah. So, yep. Enjoy Ancient Sphinxmon's butt.
He's a cat. That's what they do.
Yeah. Just maybe just don't give him scritches. I don't think he'd feel them.
No.
If he's cold to touch.
Scratching a blackboard or something.
Yeah, like just don't give him scritches on the back like you would a regular cat.
But he looks like he wants them.
Don't look like he wants scritches. So yeah, no, this is so lovely job. I am just sorry my brain was stupid.
We're just being weird about the pose now because cat butts.
Probably, so we should probably move along. So yeah. So yeah, again, I just got lost in everything. So yeah, I think I can turn this off now. I don't think we have any other.
No.
After Ghost Game is finished, stream watching all of the time lapses from each drawing. I do watch your time lapses.
Well, you know I do because I left you a comment on like all of them the other day. I was just when you were asleep, I was just flipping through them and going, "Oh, this is great. The fabric on this one was great." And then I'm flipping through and go, "Remember this episode? Oh my god!" I got back so far and I think I fell asleep.
Yeah.
The poor Echo must have been like, "What the hell are you doing? Why are you spamming me?"
They come up on the timeline, and I was like, "Nice." Like, I think I even left a comment on the Ancient Sphinxmon one about booty.
Did you?
I think I might have.
I think I did as well, actually. I don't know if you'll be able to see it there, will you? It's the other way around on you. Oh no, okay.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Ancient Sphinxmon booty. Tempted to turn it into a buxom digi-lady, were you?
I think there was another one where we both pointed out booty.
Oh. Well. So yeah, moving on. Let's stop talking about cat butt for like however long is left on this. So I'll have to properly answer to all of them.
Yeah, I don't think I got back as far as all, but I commented on quite a few and I was like, I really should stop.
Anyone get a chance to watch the new Pokemon episodes? No.
No. Well, we haven't caught up with anything yet.
No, I mean,
when we got back from Iceland, we had to sleep for a whole day, basically.
Yeah.
Traveling was long.
And then I had to travel again on Sunday because I was meant to be having surgery on Monday. And then the hospital cancelled on me Monday morning, like an hour before my appointment was due. So I had to travel all the way back home on Monday.
Meg had to speed clean because she was supposed to have 3 days to do it. And then suddenly she had 4 hours and I was like, oh crap.
Yeah. And then the hospital sent me a letter with my new appointment to have the surgery done. But then rang me this morning to say, yeah, we sent you a letter, but ignore it because we don't know if we're going to be able to fit you in the immediate future. Whatever that means. So I might be waiting another month. I might be waiting another 6 months. I don't know when I'm meant to be having this surgery now. And, well, that's a whole lot of wasted time on everyone's count. Like, I took time off work for this. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying having the extra week off work to just veg out before I go back because there's stuff going on with the job, and well, maybe we'll talk about that on another day, but I'm not in a hurry to go back. Let's just say that.
Where am I? Go back on Saturday and I'm just like, no. No, please.
You'll be fine.
I'll be fine. It's just gonna be chaos trying to remember how to work again.
Oh yeah, well that's it. You'll forget how all the systems work because you haven't touched them
And I'll
in
have
2 weeks.
to change all my passwords because it's been a month again.
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying. Log in Friday night. That way
Yeah,
you don't have
get
to...
it all out of the way
Yeah.
when I'm actually properly conscious.
Yeah. Rather than first thing in the morning. So yeah. So it's been a manic couple of days. Funny thing, the surgery of my dad also got delayed last week to an undetermined date.
Oh, so it's a worldwide thing.
It's a worldwide thing. Hope you're okay. It's just a bit of a nip and tuck that I need. It's nothing overly serious. I'm okay. Like I'd have been
home by tonight.
I'd have been like my appointment was meant to be at like 12:30 in the afternoon. I'd have been released by 6 p.m. and then we'd have still been doing this tonight. I feel I just would have been in a lot more pain and a lot more, probably a bit more exhausted in my speech. So that didn't happen. So that's why
that's to look forward to.
that's why the podcast didn't happen on Sunday gone, because I was traveling up the country for this appointment that was meant to be happening. Otherwise, if I wasn't traveling that day, we'd have been doing this podcast on that Sunday. So
we had our day and a bit of rest from traveling then, so we would have been able to just go ahead with it.
Yeah. So tomorrow, card subject to change, I would normally be streaming Ace Attorney over on Twitch on Thursdays. However, the last Ace Attorney chapter ran so long that the edited YouTube versions of that one stream, yes, that is all one that you're seeing, no matter how many days and weeks apart they are, they run long enough that I can skip this week and not actually impact the flow of the edited videos. So we might do the Atmon thing tomorrow, and that way everything is caught back up on in time for Ghost Game on Sunday, and then we just go back into regular rotation Sundays and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think it's a good idea to do it tomorrow if we can.
Yeah. Because we're actually we finished on episode 30 of Atmon.
Yeah.
And we're now on episode 60 of Ghost Game.
Oh, that's satisfying.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what'll happen is if we do Atmon tomorrow, that'll be 31 and 32. We'll do 31 of Ghost Game. 61 even of Ghost Game. And I think then we only have, like, if we keep at the pace we're going of 2 episodes a week, we only have 9 Atmon reviews left.
Yeah.
So by the end of March, we'll be done with Atmon. And if Ghost Game goes the way I think it might be going, we might be done with Ghost Game by the end of March as well. The two of them could dovetail together.
That leaves us open to...
Yeah.
Is there any update on the dub?
Haven't heard a lick.
No.
Some episodes got previewed at a convention a while ago,
Yeah.
and that was the last I heard of that dub.
Yeah.
But we did say we'd have return in October. We're no. God damn it, Desmond, no.
If it finished in October, would that make it 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So DuckTales. Woohoo! I got that. DuckTales.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Oh.
Amazing. Amazing. Right. So what happens next? Like, again, it's 9 weeks in the future. Before we jump into Tamers and or Cross Wars, depending on how Ghost Game goes. Before we jump into Tamers, we'll be doing the Digimon Adventure Try stage play.
Yes.
Because I have seen that all of once. I don't think Meg has seen it at all.
No.
And it is questionably canon to Digimon Try as a whole. It's like the bonus 7th episode or movie.
Should I watch some Try beforehand? Just to...
Well, maybe 1 and 2. Because if I recall, this happens between 2 and 3.
Okay.
Oh, and Mako is not in it. It's a Digimon Try project, but Mako's not in it.
Right.
I guess they just didn't have the budget for a Mekumon puppet. I think she gets referenced like at the start. That's it. Like, not even Daigo and Maki are in it, like or mentioned.
Were they all just traveling that day, and that's why they weren't in it?
Well, no, that's the funny thing. Like the plot of this is 8 young kids go to camp and then wind up in digital shenanigans. Yeah, I wonder where I've heard that one before. So it's basically like, with all the stuff going on, they haven't had time to, just hang out as friends and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So they go on a camping trip, and then they get caught up in shenanigans.
Okay, and she's not there because she's not a friend.
I guess. So, like, whatever about Daigo and Maki, sure, they're off doing super government blah-de-blahs, but...
You can write them out quite easily.
You can write that, exactly, but Mako was the character they created for Try.
Yeah.
Like, the plot revolves around her, but she's just not in this production.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
So that'll be interesting to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Is there somewhere the chat can watch it, too?
Alas, matey, I couldn't recommend anywhere, such as YouTube or Dailymotion, where this might be available for viewing. You might have to search a bit deeper in the net ocean, if you know what I mean. Yahar. I know you're ignoring. I would never, Desmond. As I said, I hope the show doesn't go till October. Why? There's no other line of text there for me to respond to.
No.
None whatsoever.
No.
I would never ignore you, Desmond, willingly. But does that bring us to a close then for today?
Well, it's 1:05 in the morning, so it's...
Time aside, have we anything
I don't think we have
topic-wise that we still need to cover?
No, I think we talked about the cards at the start. I don't think we
Oh,
showed
yeah.
them off, but they're in the Discord.
Yeah, Burger and Goromon is like one of my new favorite artworks.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else I can think of. We got the Angoramon Dims.
Oh yeah, the new Angoramon BEs.
Yeah, I haven't opened mine yet because I haven't been anywhere to walk, so
yeah.
I'll just end up getting the worst thing again. And then I didn't even complete
Megalomon.
Golis because
Oh, you got stuck at Regulusmon, didn't
I
you?
got stuck at Regulusmon because I ran out of time with him.
Yeah, you get like 99 hours to get a full evolution line, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, I didn't realize the timer on that because then it said because he disappeared. Then not Regulusmon, the next one, Arcturusmon.
Mm.
He was there. Then he disappeared the next day, but it said next and a question mark or something. And I was like, okay, so maybe I didn't get him, I'm getting something else. But
Yeah.
then you said, no, that's from the adventure mode and you haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
So I was sitting here pretending to run while we were doing the show. And nothing else has happened since.
Yeah, you have to go through like all 15 stages of the adventure mode.
Yeah.
So it's meant to encourage you to be like out every day and clearing
Yeah.
a stage as you're out, but you know.
Yeah, it's cold. That could wait a little while.
So yeah, your Regulusmon, you're gonna basically have to start the dim over to get
Yeah.
Arcturusmon.
But while we were in Iceland, like we got loads of steps in, but
Just kept forgetting to load the Digimon.
no, it wouldn't. The app wouldn't load
Oh yeah,
up
the
for
app
me.
wouldn't load for you.
It
Yeah.
and he was in the app.
So you couldn't
or
transfer him
yeah,
out.
So
Yeah.
he was. So yeah, then. No, I think we did transfer him at one stage.
Oh yeah, yeah, you
But
got him
then it
eventually.
yeah.
But then it wouldn't load up for you to put him back in.
Yeah.
I hate that new app.
Yeah. See, the point was, I think he was just in the bracelet the whole time. So the app wanted to update, and it was updating and updating and updating it, and then I went back into it and I wanted to update again. So I was like, oh. So and we were only on the hotel Wi-Fi, like, so it wasn't the best.
No, it did the job.
It
for
did the
other
job
things.
for updating things and updating and updating and updating. Yeah, it didn't really work out. So what I wanted to do, because he was stuck, I wanted to put him into the app and start again. I even brought the dim card with me in my Switch case. And it just wouldn't let me put him in, so he was just stuck in the bracelet. So I just like, forget it. I'll do it when I get home. So I have lots to do with that dim and the new dim as well. So I'm not going to open that until I get a bit more done with that one. But I'm hoping to start doing more actual exercise soon. So hopefully it'll help. I'll actually be doing the old squats and crunches instead of just sitting here swinging my arms back and forth.
Yeah, I like that. Like they made such a big deal on like how much more effort is involved in this one for the VV, but you can still cheese it so hard.
Yeah, like I said, I ran when I was doing the adventure mode here, and I was just sitting here swinging my arms, just run, because you have to do however many steps.
Yeah,
I think I ran like 5,000 steps just sitting here, because it's not like your Fitbit where it realizes that you're not moving.
Yeah.
I think a missed opportunity was not having my Crackmon go, why do you get the pizza while I get the crust in the top, and have Mimi go, I still don't get these metaphors.
I still don't get these metaphors. Okay, that's a good twist on it. I appreciate that. That is a very good twist.
And Burgermon.
And Burgermon. It's such good artwork, though. He's just got this big shit-eating grin while he's got a giant burger in one hand and a lump of roast in the other. Hold on.
Oh no, bring it up. It's great.
Yeah, no, let me just. And then I think oh, I already have it saved. Okay, cool.
He looks like.
He's got the biggest just shit-eating grin, and I love it.
You know, like when someone is telling like a fat person to eat a salad or something, and they're just like, like middle fingers or whatever.
Yeah.
So he looks like someone told him to, put down the greasy food, and he's just like, no.
Look at this absolute champ.
Rabbits don't eat meat, do they?
This one does. Look at this big
cheese all over his beard. I don't know what that is.
Just a big shit-eating grin. You got that sloppy burger in one hand, which has got like egg on it as well, and then of course, and then the cheese.
Those are onions.
Are they? Okay.
Onions, tomatoes, cheese, and then lettuce. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It looked like when you slice up eggs.
Yeah.
Because they do that in Japan with certain foods, and then you've just got this lump of roast on a bone in the other hand.
Where did he get a proper burger and a lump of rose clay?
It's such
Exactly. He's enjoying that. He seems to be at some kind of festival. Look, there's bunting in the background.
Yeah, like there's just such it's just such wonderful art. Like the wrappers and the trays.
Yeah.
So he's been having a goddamn feast.
That they're hard-boiled eggs, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Like yeah, he's just been having, and then my other favorite artwork, like the Simbar and Goramon artwork isn't as fun.
Yeah. I'm
It's
just laughing. Desmond changed it to Angorgemon, and I'm
Angorgemon.
like Angorgemon.
Yeah. Like the Simbar artwork isn't nearly as good. He's just fighting a bunch of Bakemon.
Yeah,
which is like,
he's very pretty though.
yeah. The new Jellymon art for this is all booster 13, so this isn't even part of the Ghost Game stuff in the Rising Wind pack, or the reboot pack. But this is adorable.
Yeah.
I
so
love
bright.
this. This is so nice.
She looks like she's wearing MC Hammer pants, but they filled up with water.
Yeah. Like this would have been amazing card sleeve art.
Yeah.
Uh
So pretty. And
yeah.
then just all the other little jellies around her.
And then you have the new Tesla Jellymon art. I nearly said Thetismon. And then this is just like she's on some sort of platform, and
yeah, they're standing behind it.
Yeah, I can't tell. Like, is he tried to climb over the railing?
Is it a
here?
wrestling ring?
Oh, it might be a wrestling ring.
It is. Look, it's got a bar, and then it's got the ropes, and he's up on the top rope, and he's looking through the ropes.
Ah,
it is the ring.
Okay.
That's what it is.
That's a nice callback to the fight with the other two.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, okay, I love that. Senborg and Goramon. So yeah, like this Tesla art is one of my favorites as well.
It's very good.
Yeah, but I do think I love the Angoramon art more.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
Yeah. So so that's the corner, and then yeah. Cool. Good catch. Because I wasn't sure what she was standing on. See, that's the problem. Like with the text border, you can't see everything. So just when it gets doled out, you lose a lot of it as well. But this is so fun. I can't wait to see what the next sets of art. But we haven't seen anything for Gamamon from this set. Also, should we, just before we wrap up then, should we leave them with something to think about?
Oh.
That thing from the other thing from the Discord. So it was brought to my attention by Juggernaut in our Discord that, well, you know, Gamamon's I just share the screen here.
Yeah.
So we'll leave you with something to think about.
In the right corner.
Yeah. No.
No.
There we go.
Draco's coming.
And right in the corner, in the right corner, weighing 3.7 terabytes, is the flashing shock punch, the one and only Tesla Jellymon.
What is a Borg? That is the question.
Right, so we have Gamamon here, and we enjoy his little bandana thing that sometimes becomes a set of wings, except not, because his wings are on his back, but it always appears when he evolves, the bandana becomes the wings for his evolve forms. So I also present to you Exhibit B, the deadbeat. And one thing we never considered, or we just maybe took for granted, is the deadbeat is missing a sleeve. Now, I would have just put it down to he's been in the digital world for so long, he's been roughing it up,
Tried to escape from
You
something.
got torn off, you know.
Got a cut. Had to. Oh look, the northern lights are on our screen.
Yay! Our photos are better.
We're 60 episodes late. Yeah, no, it's just we never thought about
I
it.
never.
We try to avoid looking at him. He's, we don't like him.
So, what if? So you're looking at this, and then you're looking at this, and think,
yeah.
so that's where his bandana comes from. It's not just an aesthetic choice for the Digimon. It was given to him by Hokuto, which further leans into Hokuto's connection with Gulus, maybe? But it
is his wings.
Yeah. Because it does become his wings, exactly. Yeah. So, it was just something that was pointed out, thanks to Juggernaut on our Discord, and I was like, yeah, that was so obvious. Why did we never think about it?
Yeah.
And like it's and
Chat, why didn't you tell us?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Reiko's in there like, oh, this has been talked about since episode 1.
You've never mentioned it.
Yeah.
You never brought it up with us.
So
what is this, Digimon Celebrity Deathmatch?
Goramon, please stop. This is dumb and you know it. But yeah, so I will leave you with that. It's something that was so obvious, and yet we've been doing this for 60 episodes and no one's brought it up before.
Yeah.
Tesla Jellymon, shut up, I can do it. Just do watch. I believe Tesla Jellymon could fight a pile Volcamon. Although I still love the one from that show. Because it contributed to my favorite episode of that show.
Yeah.
Where it battle raps against Edamon for the episode. And then Palmon gets a hold of some maracas, and because of Edamon's singing, it freaks out the Digivice, and instead of evolving to Togemon, Palmon evolves to Sambamon. And it's the best episode of the show, hands down.
I thought you knew. Everyone knew. We didn't.
I just never put it together. Amigo, Mimigo, yes! Mimigo. So it's the best episode of the show, hands down. Like it's executioner levels, but for completely different reasons. All right. Well, on that note,
yeah,
it is time for the final curtain. I don't know that song enough to carry that bit on, so I won't learn it for the next show. But there's also the theory that Palmon was dying at the moment, since that's an evolution gotten from a Togemon dying. Oh yeah, that's true. And especially since Palmon was basically dying. Palmon basically evolved through dying in her debut episode. Oh, she got fucked up. And then she evolved. Palmon went through Death X evolution, but without the X antibody. Basically, yeah. Palmon
in English going with. Oh, let's party.
Yeah. That is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh, great episode. Such a great episode. But yeah, right. Everybody, thank you so much for this lovely turnout for our first show back. I really do appreciate it.
Great.
We will hopefully see you tomorrow. I will let you guys know on Discord once we have a final decision on that. So stay tuned to the Discord. Where we'll be covering and the Twitters, I suppose. Where we'll be covering episodes 31 and 32 of Digimon Universe Apply Monsters. There's a lot of fun stuff happening in those episodes. There's also a lot of meh.
Okay.
Yeah, I know for a fact one of these episodes is nothing until like the last 5 minutes, and then it's plot worthy. It's one of those kind of episodes, but I love calling Hakuto a deadbeat. He is! He's a deadbeat dad, and Kyoshiro is a better father to Hiro than either of... Kyoshiro is a better parent
Yeah.
to Hiro than either of his known living parents.
We don't even know what his mother looks like.
No. And we never will.
No.
Make your own designs for Hiro's mother. It's as canon as the show is going to make one. So, have yourself a wonderful night. Thank you very much for being here. And I guess we might see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Much love, everybody. And bye. Bye. Fair, Rachel. Very fair.